Smokey?
What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you
Okay.
feeling?
I feel neglected.
You feel neglected by who?
Mm, by my American Chicago born boyfriend who doesn't want to be African so bad. But it
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
African. It's not about me not wanting to be African. I'm not African.
Guess what, Reg? So
What's
so
up?
so can you access your Google search?
Yeah.
Okay, type, does everyone originate from Africa?
Oh my God.
Just type it. No biases. Just type it. Just type it. I don't mean I don't mean born and bred. I mean like human race, like where they originate from.
So are you? So you know what? I'm gonna type this in just how you want me to. Hold on. Let me see.
Don't alter anything.
Okay. Now, what you want me to type in?
Type, does everyone, don't say white, black, pink, blue, fucking gay. Just say, does everyone originate from Africa?
Ah,
Okay. Look, I don't want your people being
my
angry
God.
at you for no reason. It was just a suggestion. Cause where there's history, there's facts. And where there's science, there's variables being used to actually bring that fact to life. If I may put it that way, in my very, very South African accent. But listen here. I'm not disputing the fact that you don't want anything to do with Africa. I mean, you have your reasons, and I respect that. But damn, everybody originates from Africa.
That's
And
not true.
it is true. And
No,
by
it's
the
not.
way, we have had healthcare systems running. I mean, I think 80 years. Is it more than that? I think it's more than that. But it's literally during BC. No, I'm mocking it. Yes! Hold on.
What?
I would love to know. So it's really life started in Africa, originated in Africa. My bad. That is
So,
correctly.
so,
So are you saying that people come from apes and chimps?
here's the thing. All life did not start. Okay, I'm gonna start here. The whole all life started in Africa theory. It's a theory. It's a theory that's never been proven. See, the reason why she wanted me to type that into Google just like that is because she knew that it would say. Of course, it's gonna say that if I type it in there like that. I bet you if I type in is the out of Africa theory a theory, it's gonna say yes. Smokey, did you hear me?
Yes,
The
sir.
whole I like that. You address me as sir. No, but you do know that this whole all life started in Africa thing was a theory created by a white man, right?
In fact, F the white man. I
And
think
you do know it's real. I mean, that's not a real thing,
I
right?
mean,
It's
okay.
never been proven. It's never been proven.
yeah, because I would love to know. Do you feel like people come from apes and chimps?
I don't mind being a beautiful ape to start with. But what I'm
I
trying,
mean, it's more like a yes or no. Do you believe humans started from apes and chimps?
you seeking for an answer in which I have to admit, yes, my ancestors are Lucy. And here is me dissecting it further.
Lucy?
So with that being
What you
said,
mean, Lucy?
let me allow
Go
me.
ahead.
So
Go
with
ahead.
with 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 that being said, Excuse me, sir, but before you became American, African, or European, you were nothing but an unintelligent human being who had to even learn, just like a child, how to practice bipedalism, which is the ability to mobilize in your two goddamn limbs. Okay?
My God.
So
That's not true.
Oh
But
my
I
go
don't
ahead.
God.
mind looking. I don't mind looking like one AV, but
So
here's the thing:
now,
my ass and my tits are bigger than
okay,
yours.
that's
That's the
crazy.
That's a
reason.
good
Hold,
thing.
hold on, because now you're bringing up evolution. So if
Mhm.
evolution is as real as you say, are people still evolving?
So evolution occurs every other 300,000 years,
Like I said,
That-
have people
and
about
you've only been what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
has human beings
You've only
evolved?
been 20 centuries in.
I just ask you a question: have human beings evolved? Do you believe in
How
about?
the fuck are you gonna see human beings evolving if you are still within the evolution phase and you not even have reached
I
the
mean, you
100th
see that
century first?
slowly. You
Yeah,
see that
yeah, yeah.
slowly.
But it's
You see
all
that
about
over time.
time. It's all about numbers and science.
Yeah. So have human beings still? Is human beings still evolving?
My question is, to answer your question, how the F are you supposed to see that if you are still within the duration and less and way less than 300,000 years? You're not even on the 100th year to start with.
I say humans that overall. I'm just saying, have human beings evolved? So how about
Oh
have people gotten
God.
taller? Right? Because
The
you
only
got.
thing that
Hold on, let me
evolved
say
is a
this because we got
dinosaur
tall.
going extinct.
I'm asking you a question. So we got tall people, right? Very, very tall people.
Sudanese, you mean?
Not Sudanese. I said we got tall people. I never put a group on it. We got people who's super tall, right?
Why are you scared
But
to
how
put a
about but
group?
people who super tall, their hearts, right, can't pump
Mhm.
enough blood throughout their whole body. So a lot of times uh what would you call that during your lifetime?
But Prime,
I forget
if
the
you
word I'm
have
looking for.
seen the American Horror Stories, the freaks, you would
Your
understand.
lifespan. That's the word I was looking for. Your lifespan. Their lifespan is shorter than somebody who's shorter. You know what I'm
I
saying?
am.
Somebody who's tall, lifespan is lower than somebody who's shorter. So
So
if we was evolving over
you
time,
equating
why can't
one's
people live
wait.
longer?
So you equating an individual's lifespan to literally the human race evolution,
I
and you
mean,
making
the
that
lifespan. I mean,
a necessary
no, I'm
equivalence?
talking about evolution because if these people was going over time, because they've been tall people over time, then their lifespan would have increased.
Prime. So
Their lifespan
what?
haven't
Yeah,
increased.
but
Our hearts
wait.
haven't gotten
Calm down.
bigger.
Calm down.
I'm just
Calm
saying.
down. So
Nah,
what I'm trying to understand is you are ignorantly using an individual's lifespan and disability and equating it to human race evolution altogether. Yes or no?
no, I'm not using it about.
Because
I'm using like I'm losing.
if you're
I'm using
using that
I'm
as a
using people.
variable to
No, I'm
measure
using
not
human
just the
beings throughout
duration, the
history,
function,
ma'am.
and the capacity in which
Ma'am,
evolution takes
man,
place,
I'm
then
using
that's
tall people throughout
limited.
time. Tall people throughout time has dealt with the same problem. They live shorter lives than people who are shorter than them. No pun
Mhm.
intended. If we was evolving, why haven't their hearts gotten
Are you
bigger
trying to
to
say
adjust
there's
to the
no
tall
deformed
to their
monkeys,
tallness?
gorillas, chimpanzees, and every goddamn
Man,
baboon
I haven't
family
even
out
got to
there?
that part yet. I haven't even got to that part of why we still got other chimps
Okay.
and apes that's still here. Haven't even got to there yet.
Oh God, I'm trying to get your
And
point.
The point is, human beings haven't
so
evolved. So the theory of evolution is just that, a theory. Because you will see the changes over
it's a theory,
time
Smokey.
Yes,
throughout
and the
centuries.
sky is purple. Yes, and the sun is red. Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to say is,
No,
if you
so
want to debunk
go
science,
ahead.
use scientific terms, and
The
maybe we can
sun,
take it from there, and not using
the sun got nothing to do
disability
with
and
this.
an individual's lifespan as an equivalence to actually try and demote the theory altogether.
Okay. Let's talk science then. Okay, first things first. The whole out of Africa thing is a theory. Okay, human beings, as we know today, Homo sapiens, they say came about 300,000 years ago. Okay, Smokey, if that's true, why is there a man that goes by the name of Ramon Moses who submitted his DNA to a genealogy company, and his DNA, his genomes, not his DNA and genomes are two different things. His genomes go back 3.5 billion years. That's for one. So that disproves the out of Africa theory just with science alone. Okay. With that being said,
But 4 billion equates to the human race literally starting, and this goes back to
no, it doesn't. No, it
monkey
doesn't.
looking
Homo sapiens.
features.
No.
Are you
One
crazy?
person
No,
at a
it
time. Hold on.
don't.
Smokey,
No, you
Smokey,
said, because obviously you don't come from Africa.
Smokey. And I don't come from Africa. Listen, here's the thing. Here's a part of his report. His name is Ramon Moses. He's on his app right now. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll make it a little bit bigger. I think this should make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. Okay. This is a Black American man. This is some of his DNA genealogy results. Okay. My God, is this thing even clear on the damn screen? My God.
Not
But
clear. And for something to be equal to less than plus minus 3%, it has to start from 0 first. Before it goes to 3, it should be able to go to -3.
what the hell kind of math is that? That was some tether math for real.
Jesus
Listen,
Oh, you know what
Christ
that
of
is.
Nazareth!
Smokey. Y'all the same people, and the white supremacists and Africans and Caribbeans go around saying the same shit. You FBA, you Black Americans, most of y'all got African ancestry. Y'all at least 75% African. This nigga got less. Hold on. He got less. He has, hold on, let me speak. He got less than 3% African and Caribbean admixture in him. This is a foundational Black American man. Like I said, he submitted a DNA sample to a genealogy company. I talked to him myself. The man say, I think he is on 23andMe. After he got his results, he went to like real labs and got full genome sequences too, and they verified the information. Listen, his DNA results are so amazing that they basically got him on a non-disclosure. He can't even really discuss certain aspects of his DNA and genealogy report. Okay. But his genomes go back 3.5 billion years. No human genomes should be able to go back that far if human beings only been on this earth for 300,000 years. When you look at the out of Africa theory, they say that Homo sapiens, quote unquote, what we know is today, human
My
beings,
people.
us. Can I speak,
Sorry.
please? I don't let y'all speak. Let me just settle this shit out, because I'm not finna keep doing this. Listen, and I don't mind you speaking. You know I don't. You know you my baby, Smokey. But no, listen. If Homo sapiens only been on this earth 300,000 years, why is it that his genomes go back 3.5 billion years? They say all of our shit goes back a certain degree, but it should not be able to go back this far. Okay? Basically, they try to say that all of our ancestry and DNA and genetics should all go back to the beginning of this world. But if that's true, then why isn't everyone's genomes go back that far? Okay? So another thing, he himself disproves the whole out of Africa theory. You know who else disproves the whole out of Africa theory? Albert Perry. Albert Perry he submitted a DNA sample to a genealogy company, and his lineage, his DNA went back about 350,000 years. And they say humans only been on Earth for 300,000 years. That's the whole out of Africa theory. So the numbers ain't making sense. How can he submit a DNA genealogy sample? I'm sorry, a DNA sample to a genealogy company, and his lineage go back 350,000 years. But the original out of Africa theory says that Homo sapiens only been around 300,000 years. The math ain't math, and Albert Perry himself debunks that. Okay? And another thing, if you believe that all life started in Africa, then that also means that you think humans evolved from monkeys, because the same people who made that theory made the monkey theory. And the crazy thing about monkeys is the oldest fossil of a monkey is 25 million years old. So if humans evolved from monkeys, that means humans been around 25 million years? Nobody knows exactly how long humans been on this earth. That's my point. And you can't just say all life started in Africa without proof. Humans ain't been keeping records for 300,000 years to even say that. That's where I'm at with it. And if humans evolved from monkeys, it wouldn't be no more damn monkeys left. Go ahead.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay, that was quite profound. So with that being said, Red, a number, a positive number cannot exist if you are not able to take that number to the same numeracy but on the negative side, which is before 0. Okay? So whatever you present to me as equal to 3% has to be proven at some point. Let's say, for argument's sake, it deteriorates to -3. And that's how mathematics works. I don't know about America, but globally. Okay?
What? I'm sorry, but that didn't make no sense.
Yeah, I don't figure out what the hell
I think you had a double shot of espresso coffee this morning. She said, "Gee, that shit didn't make no sense." She said,
"Hey man, she hitting the ball hard this morning, y'all."
She said, before you could have a 3%, it got to be a -3%. Listen, why can't just go to 0? Like that math was just not mathing. That math not mathing. I'm sorry.
Okay, sir. Okay, let me present to you deterioration, right? Using a weather temperature. Let's say, for argument's sake, Chicago, where my man is too hot. Making an example. I am sure somewhere in Russia is gonna be too cold. So those are two geographical factors having two different temperature weathers, whether in degree or Celsius or whatever the fuck you use. Now, with that being said, you can never have 3 without actually have a -3. That's my mathematics. Now, yes,
Okay.
Okay. If I can say this,
Smokey.
Listen.
This why no wonder they call Smokey. Pass that shit. That's why they call you Smokey.
Man,
You had to been smoking something.
But
pass that shit.
You and Red,
put that shit down after you done. After you pass it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yo, you been smoking.
Was Homo sapiens the only type of, I guess you say, humanoids that was on Earth?
Why is it that every time I speak, people say I'm drunk or I've smoked? I don't like it, but...
Your name is Smokey. I mean, for all puns intended.
I ain't gonna lie.
Prime, remember when I presented to you guys...
The shit you just said made it sound like you was high.
Yeah, super high. My mom used to say that high thought.
But wait. But guys, remember when I told you guys that unfortunately Africa and Europe invented healthcare systems first, and it was 100 years before you guys. You went as far as debunking me.
First.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you went as far as debunking me because you call me Tiffany at 3 or 4. I need meds. I'm drunk. Yes, that's fine. Now, let me educate you, right? 300,000 years ago, human race evolved in Africa. They were learning how to talk, how to swim, how to walk, and how to fuck. And it doesn't matter ethnicity, race, or nationality. Okay? Now, you can use
It wasn't
your
even no
Bible.
such thing as race back then, but go ahead.
Yes, exactly my point. Yes, I know some people will go as far as using the dumb religion to debunk me. But here's the thing. Religion itself is only 600,000 years, which is -3 or -half before that.
Whoa. You just debunked yourself.
Hold on. Listen to me.
No, hold on.
Listen to me, Linda.
Oh my God.
Red, I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Human race on its own before the Bible, which was written by white men, came about. The Bible itself go as far as a half more than that. That means 600 to 700 years BC, right? Or 600 to 700,000 years in numerical order. Please, let me finish.
Now, there was a track in time at that
Let
point. What are
me
you talking
fucking
about?
finish, Prime.
You wrong about the Bible.
Prime.
I'm not fighting.
You wrong about the Bible. What are you talking about?
Do you know that the human race on its own goes back as far as 3 fucking billion years?
See, now, okay. Now the math ain't mathing. Okay. Listen, you need to understand, Smokey. Okay. Homo sapiens, the same, you came in here saying that all life started in Africa. Okay. And if you're going to use that theory, you got to make sure the math line up. With the out of Africa theory, they say that Homo sapiens came about
300,000 years ago. 300,000 years ago.
300,000,
which means
right.
the ability to practice bipedalism, which means human beings being able to walk and not using a cane and going goo goo gaga.
Let me finish, okay? You said you went with that theory, and that theory says that humans came about 300,000 years ago. But you just said that Africans
but that's
created...
not how it started. That was the current evolution.
Show daddy some respect. I'm speaking, baby. Thank you. You said 300,000 years ago, humans came about. You used that theory. And then you just said that Africans created healthcare systems 600,000 years ago. So you literally just said that.
No, liar.
That don't make sense. You had that don't make sense.
Hey, liar,
the math not mathing, Smokey.
That's not what I said.
And then you brought the Bible.
It is. This is recorded. You literally just said that.
No.
Quiet.
Okay.
Then you brought the Bible. You brought the Bible.
Bro.
The Bible. You brought the Bible. And you said, what's he say millions of years ago? That's crazy.
This is it.
Bro,
no,
Smokey,
Frank. No, this is exactly what you guys did the last time. And I doubted my own theory. Hold on a second.
If you talk about the Bible, if I can say this, you talk about the Bible.
It made you doubt the out of Africa theory. It's not real. It's nothing but a theory. It's never been proven.
Yeah. I mean, if you talk about the Bible, there was no time frame. They wasn't keeping track of time until Jesus got unalived. That's why you got BC and AD. But let me say this also. When you talk about Adam and Eve, the beginning of all humanity, the beginning of all humanity, this in the Bible. You understand that they was in the Garden of Eden. Eden was not, I guess, in this dimension. Eden was a place pretty much close to the heavens. Like, it was a perfect place. They got casted out of Eden and went to the mortal world as we would know it today. And you're following the Bible. I grew up religious, man. I'm just saying.
If the Bible can be translated, how the Eve and Adam are never sometimes Babatunde and Chinendu, or maybe sometimes Tyrone and Lakeisha. How the fuck is that?
Okay.
So F the Bible.
We getting into the weeds right now. We don't even gotta go biblical. Bottom line is when it comes down to the out of Africa theory, is nothing more than a theory. I mean, you just sat up here and debunked yourself.
No, science, Daddy.
Calm down.
And stop muting my man. Stop, because you broke up with me. Stop muting my man.
And who is your man?
The one you muted.
Who? Because I muted a few people. Who?
Is that a Morning Glory? Morning Sausage? Okay.
Hold on. What's their name?
Never mind, but stop muting my man.
But no, time out. See, this is exactly why you can never be my main bitch. Because you a thought.
Okay. Why
you be sitting up here, you be going around claiming I'm your man all day, every day on this damn app, and you claiming other niggas too. I'm good on you. They could have you. You for the streets, you for the earth.
First of all, I haven't had sex in 1 year, 3 months, and 5 days.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I don't give a shit.
You have been on this live before. See, and you lying to me.
I don't give a shit what you believe.
You've been on this live.
Now, with that being said, you want to go around, call me a tether, let your moderators mute me for no reason, and then
you got muted in the chat?
And then you said mute that tether. I don't have time for them. And guess what?
No. Smokey, you good. You the only person that I
don't want to not be good, because I won't ever settle for a man that mistreats me and then remembers I'm a bitch that's not worth it just because I said do not mute my man.
What the hell are you talking about?
Smokey. The bitch yesterday enjoying yourself with your chick, right?
What are you talking about?
And I am telling you, do not mute the man I am going to marry.
Listen, Smokey, you gotta relax, okay?
Fine.
Time out. Hold on.
You muted me.
Smokey.
You called me a tether, and then you muted me while that Mr. Bean resembling bitch was still commenting.
Who?
That Kenyan Maasai pissing drinking bitch
God.
was still commenting on your comment section.
Listen, Smokey. Okay, calm down. Listen, calm down. Listen. First things first. You lying, trying to act like you've been celibate or something. You have literally been on this panel before talking to us, and we heard a doo-doo jerry and snoring in the background before. Okay. All right, so let's not do that. You're not gonna tell us that you ain't been out here smashing and getting it in when you as freaky as you are. You definitely not going without getting no pipe. That's first of all. And time out. No. Time out. And if you got muted in the chat, you need to understand that I don't pay attention to the comments the whole time I be live. That's the moderator's job. If you come in here and get muted, that means you was in here tripping. If other people not muted, it's because they wasn't tripping in the chat.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Red.
Come on now, you know you my little South African side chick. I try to make sure that you don't get muted in the chat.
No, listen, Red. I am not normal. Let's start there.
You're not no more what? Don't want to be. You're not no more what?
Let me finish. Listen, that Jarian bitch you talking about is still texting me and asking when is it gonna be when he finally penetrates. Let's start there.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to fucking believe me, bro. You don't have to fucking believe me. And he's talking about, I want to marry you. Marry who? Bitch, I am not settling for any man, let alone a Nigerian one.
Oh my God.
That just wants... Oh, I think I'm telling the truth.
Okay, I've heard enough. Smokey.
We got Doodoo Jerry right there in the request.
You the same one that said you love Nigerian men. Now you acting like you can't stand it.
I love Nigerian men.
Hold on, time out. I really don't care. Listen, let me ask you a question. I don't care about your love life.
In life, Red? What do you care about in life? Because what you care about is your ego. And trust me.
And my family and making money and surviving, and I care about my people. That's why we do what we do over here. I make
more money than you, and that's okay.
Please. You wish that was true.
I wanted that.
And time out. Smokey, you wish that was true. And another thing,
oh God,
Smokey, I honestly don't give a damn who you sleeping with. I don't give a damn how much money you make. That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
Why you silencing me? And then
I want to know. Listen. Are you muted in the chat right now? Is Smokey muted in the chat? You're not even fucking muted. So what you up here? I'm sorry. What you up here crying for?
Bitching about?
I almost said it, but I don't be cussing.
But
not
Red,
at you. Listen,
Red.
no. I want to know why. I just want to know something real quick. Because Rara came up here the other day.
Really?
And she said that you and Unknown was fighting over me on somebody panel, and you brought up some information about her that was kind of personal. Why you do her like that?
You know what, Red? Rarang can go to the hell and back, because she's the weakest South African I've ever encountered.
No, because that's
Let me fucking finish.
No, Rara, you might Rara don't know this, but she also one of my little chicks too. She don't know that. She pretty,
but your chick needs to grow some chicks. Okay? Let me finish. So basically, Unknown bullies her to a point where she tragically lost something valuable to her. Right? Then I say to her,
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh
it take more than that to lose what she lost. My thing is, y'all shouldn't be. Listen, I know it's one thing to go back and forth with people, but you why you do? Don't listen. Listen.
Are you a man of credibility?
Smokey,
because if you're a man of credibility, you will hear both sides before you make a judgment.
My God, go ahead.
Let me tell you what happened. Then I tell her, I said, F that, I am going to come for her. She doesn't reply. And she sends a heart on the message I sent her, meaning I will come for Unknown. Guess what? I come for Unknown, and as usual, she brings up your name. You mad because Red likes Lauren and me? Huh? I'm like, fuck that.
Oh my God.
I'm not on about that. So then Rarang tells me that as much as you defending me, you shouldn't have brought that up. You were wrong. And I said, I am sorry. I won't do it again.
Oh, okay.
So this whole campaigning, recruiting
you should have never brought it up though, still.
I shouldn't have, because I expect bitches to say, no, don't come for her and don't bring it up.
Okay.
I would have respected that.
Listen,
Smokey, a heart Smokey. When she told me what happened, and I said, trust me, I will defend you and come for her. She said a fucking useless, dirty heart.
Okay, so look, listen, y'all want to fight over me on this app, whatever, I don't care.
But baby, use this.
But be nice. What you say? What you say?
Nothing. Oh, please, Solani, you can fly to Chicago. You don't need to be angry. I'm just an African. Don't be threatened.
Okay, all right. So, Smokey, with that being said...
Don't be threatened. Look at
Smokey.
Ink. Very emotionally intelligent.
Smokey, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
Are you dropping me now? You're dropping me after talking about a theory that you cannot debunk, reducing me to what you guys see me as a thought, and then blaming me for defending my gap.
Smokey, you are my side chick, okay? You know the routine. When my lady come home, your ass gotta go. Sneak your ass out the back door. Love you, baby, but you gotta go. I'll call you next time I need some coochie. Thank you for coming up. That's how you treat a side chick. Thank you for coming up, sweetheart. Love you, but you gotta go. I've heard enough of that shit this morning. And then you up here talking about you got other men down in the comments. Don't mute them and all this shit. Man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna treat you like a side chick. Get your ass on. Big shout out to the family. Thank y'all for being here. Everybody tap the screen, get the likes up. Don't listen. That's my little South African side chick. She think I'm her man in her head. I'm gonna let her think that. They want to fight over me on this app. I'm gonna let them do it. To you African dudes in here, I know y'all mad. Yes, I got your women fighting over me on these panels. I know it fucks your head up, don't it? She haven't even got none of this pipe and she going crazy. It's a good thing I never smashed down on you, because your ass would really be tripping. I'm not going to let them mute you down in the chat, Smokey. You know you my baby. Y'all leave Smokey alone down in the chat and let her say what she needs to say. Oh, my God.
Red. Who's your bitch?
You.
Red.
Yes.
Going around claiming people that will never like I do, never love you like I do.
It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be okay.
Like me. Nobody.
I love you too,
you
baby.
got
Have
this,
a good
Daddy.
day. I got it. All right. Let me move on. She love her some bread. All right, get your ass on. Yeah, you my side chick, but I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Thank you for coming up. Big shout out to the family. Somebody talking about some love and flip flops. You funny as hell in the comments. Artifacts talking about some love and flip flops. Who is this? Divinity? Divinity 1 speak? Oh, nope. I don't know who that person was, but they just tried to turn on a camera. Not gonna happen. Matter of fact, Divinity, let me find you. Let me block you. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you getting blocked. If you come up here and turn on your camera, you getting blocked immediately. That goes for anybody. You do not come up here and turn on your camera. Motherfucker tried to turn on that camera twice. Yeah, I was hitting. Whenever y'all come up, I be hitting that camera button so y'all can't turn on y'all camera. I'm smart as hell. As a matter of fact, let me check these profiles when y'all come up, because y'all think y'all finna come up here and crash out. If your profile is not real, you will not be coming up. If you don't have no videos on your page, you will not be coming up. Y'all got me fucked up in here. This shit do not work like that. Send a request if y'all want to come up though. Smokey ass is crazy. She be on this app going nuts. Who is this? Deaf to America? Unmute.
Oh shit! I ain't even. What's up?
You didn't mean to come up?
I mean, I tried to come up like 20 minutes ago, and I saw that the thing popped up.
Where your family from?
My folks from Philly, bro.
By way of where?
My mom family, they from Virginia, and my dad's side, I know they from South Carolina somewhere. I don't know what city.
South Carolina, huh? You got any immigrants in your family?
No.
Why your profile name Deaf to America?
Damn, bro. Oh, cause I be on the MAGA lives. I be trolling the MAGA people, them racist MAGA people. This shit funny. They be like, "You don't like America? Get out of here."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first thing they say.
Yeah.
All right, but you came up on accident?
Pretty much.
It's all good. You got anything you want to say before we drop you down, or you good?
Nah, I'm good. If shit get hectic, you can invite me back up. That's the shit
I can handle it. I got you. Appreciate you. Thank you. I can handle these tethers all alone or with the family. Everybody share out the live and repost it and all that good shit. I ain't gonna lie, Smokey a trip. She's entertaining as hell, but I can't let her go on for too long. The crowd gonna get mad at me. Red, you're showing favoritism. Red, you fucking that bitch in real life. Damn, why she gotta be a bitch?
That girl is crazy.
Yeah, she crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Crazy as hell.
Yeah, she crazy than a motherfucker.
Capital C out here.
Yeah.
She started babbling. Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, she came up here babbling, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit was crazy.
I haven't heard African babble like that. She like, hold on.
Gee, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like,
Gee, when she started trying to break down the math, I'm like, damn, man. What the
math
fuck?
ain't mathing.
Yeah, the math is not mathing, baby, at all. At all.
What did y'all do to my crazy homie?
Who you talking about?
Smokey. Where her crazy butt at? Why she leave the panel?
Man, I can't put up with that shit for too long.
Tether babble.
She start babbling?
Jolafino babble.
I mean, she entertaining as hell. I mean, if you want to argue with somebody, she gonna come up here and argue with you if you feel like arguing, because she don't mind coming up here and arguing with your ass.
Hey, she said she don't mind going boo 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 on my booba chuck. So that's the homie.
Yeah, she freaky. She fuck around, give me a threesome. Shit, she How much you really like me, Smokey? You willing to give me a threesome? I mean, I'm saying. Crazy ass. Oh shit. You asked for it.
Solani, you have what most women don't have. Upright standing titties.
I told you she liked them boobs you got.
Bless the boobs. God bless the boobs. But what do you want to say?
Yeah, she got them motherfuckers sitting up.
Oh God. You know, the only time mine get fam is if my titties are standing, but yours are just there, like
My
sitting.
goodness. Smokey, you so nasty.
Yeah, but it's the truth, man. Anyways, Solani, what do you have to say about the topic?
Okay.
You used to be my crush up until I've realized all your photos are AI. Let me see if you've changed them.
Damn,
Well,
you all on her page?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, she was.
You was looking for them titties. That's crazy.
But the thing is, I had to do it AI because if I did my actual picture, I get flagged by Facebook. I mean, by TikTok.
Why?
It's okay. I'll still suck though.
Huh?
Oh my God, you so freaky, girl. You got a Smokey.
I would rather like girls than men. Men are trash, like Red. He dumps me, insults me, degrades me anytime he sees better views. You'll still be.
That's not true.
I mean,
That's not true. That's not true.
Do you have like a public shaming king?
But that's not true. No, time out. Smokey, you lying. Whenever you want to just hop from man to man, you dump me and just start being a bop out here.
Oh,
you can't blame that shit on
Red. Me. Men are looking for me and I brother zone them. What? Restriction?
Yeah, they hit you with a restriction because you was being freaky and nasty. She finna come back from her other page.
But yeah, she said I said no, I did. Like I like these are actual pictures of me, but I had to like put it on ChatGPT. So because I did post it up. And then, like, as soon as I try to post up, I got an instant flag. I got an instant flag on TikTok. So what I did was just took the pictures and just put it on ChatGPT, so they could, yeah. But then a couple of them, it was just me promoting. And then like I had the one with me picking up guys. That is actual like.
Damn, girl, what kind of pictures you had up? If TikTok flagged it, that mean you was showing something. I was
just showing that. That's it. Like,
yeah, I know you had the motherfuckers on display, huh? TikTok flagged it.
Yeah, but then what I did was I was like, hold on. I was like, ChatGPT didn't do a good job. Didn't do a bad job. And so I posted it. However, if you actually pay attention, if you read the description, it was like kind of scenes from a fellow FBA. She does music. Her name is Minx. So it was just me in the description. It was just me promoting her music. So I used those pictures that I did and did it like an AI live to like kind of make it look like a little movie to it, like a little video to it. So it's just basically me promoting her music.
That's crazy. Buddy in the comments talking about somebody got to get Smokey a green card. Hey, look, real talk about. If I was African, I'd be all over Smokey, but that shit over with. I'm a black American. I can't do it. I only deal with FBA women. I'm sorry. But she is freaky than the motherfucker. Hey, bro, don't be down there trying to take my side chick, talking about we might got to get Smokey a green card. Yo ass tripping.
But no, I ain't gonna lie. South Africans are freaky. No.
She nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes she be damn near convincing me to take her ass down. Her ass freaky. But I can't do it. They gonna block me. Everybody gonna block me.
No, I remember I was on one live. FBA chick was did something called Freaky Friday. She used to do it every Friday, right? It was just a way for FBAs to get out of our bubble and all this and that because she said, we are confined. Yeah, we're confined sexually because of us.
Serious?
Yeah, because of us being in, us being American society. Because, like, when it comes to smecks, we have a Puritan mindset. Like we're very refined. But
Are you
that's just
serious? Black Americans be fucking like a motherfucker. I'm lost now, sis.
I know, but we be fucking like a motherfucker, but we don't
Yeah, I ain't
openly
gonna lie. The
talk.
last thing we need is a damn Freaky Friday somewhere on the internet.
We don't.
Black Americans do enough fucking and all that freaky shit.
Yeah, but
life.
we don't talk about it. We ain't open about it. If that makes sense. That's
yes, they are.
Oh my God, you
yes, they
dirty
are.
perverts.
But anyways, but yeah. So I had a South African man who said he wants me to publicly shame him.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
What you say?
You.
What you mean? How?
He wants me
Hey,
during their live. He wanted me to
So,
get
honey,
a dog
are you into
chain.
that shit?
Get a
Hold on,
dog.
whoa, hold on. Let her finish. She
Get a
wants you to
dog.
what?
Get a dog leash, wrap it around his neck, and with a dog chain. And he wanted to be a dog.
OMG. This
Walk
is some
around.
Mrs. Dominic's tricks, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Are you into that?
What? Y'all have sunk into a new low.
And then he was like, he wanted me to walk him like a dog. And then he was like, he said, and what I did do, Sula, and what I will do, Sulan, is I will bite your thigh.
South Africans don't speak like that.
I don't know.
You do. So I don't see why they men wouldn't be freak nasty too.
But he said he wanted to. He couldn't say my name right, but you can. But he said he wanted to bite my thigh, and I said, "You do not bite my thigh because he will be a bad boy." He said, "But I will bite your thigh." I said, "If you bite my thigh."
Girl, stop saying that shit up here before I drop your ass. Fuck dude, he a bitch. I'm gonna mute his ass every time he come up here.
And then I was like, if you bite my thigh, I'm gonna make you lick a woman's leg and suck her toes. He said, well then okay. He said, then I'll bite your thigh again. I said, you do it? You gotta do amends.
Does your thigh have a tattoo? Oh, okay.
No. I have a tattoo, but and so
what?
But he was like, and so he said that, and so I said, I said, you would have to lick a man's thigh and suck on his toes and lick his leg. And he's
Solani, you do realize your people are gonna be mad at you, right?
What? Because I'm dominant, and they will be more happy of me doing sexual dominations on a man.
No,
on an African man.
They will be mad at you for being sexually enticed by anything that's not FBA to start with. Look at how they treating Red for Red's dick. Standing for me.
What you say? What?
something your dick. That's what it sounds like.
Wait, what? Tiffany, what you just say? You know you ain't gonna never get this
I
shit.
said, Solani, you good.
Yeah.
And so I was
because they already know that it ain't gonna happen. They know what's going on. Everybody in here knows. They know it's never gonna happen, Tiffany.
It will happen at my own accord.
No, it won't happen.
No, but like I said, I do love my Black American men.
I love you. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you.
Oh, okay. But I'm gonna get on the prompt real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So
why they trying to force Africa on FBAs? Because they think in their minds, a lot of them think in their minds that we're so lost, we don't know where we come from, that we will take anything. And then also,
you're not going to put my brother on a leash, okay?
He want himself to be on a leash though.
Yeah, he want to put himself on a leash.
What?
Nah, he needs to be arrested for that.
If he want to go out and
that's not a crime. He's just nasty.
He's nasty in a very wrong way. How the fuck our FBA is telling you fuck Africa and everything in between, and you want to be their special dog?
She don't though. She never said that she wanted to though. He wanted her to do that.
He want me to do that. He want me to put a leash on him and walk him like a dog.
And see if you're gonna survive.
My God.
Okay, let me tell you. Public shaming is
Bite your
consensual.
lips. Bite your lips bloody as it comes.
Yes.
And I'll
Okay,
make
here's
sure
the
you never
thing.
get to tell.
Here,
Okay.
Smokey,
Okay.
Smokey, Smokey. You
Okay.
have to. Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
one
No,
thing
no
she don't
disrespect.
understand
Let me.
is public shaming is consensual. It's a consensual thing.
Yeah. Okay. It's too early for this freaky shit. Let me talk to this tether real quick. I'm bored. I'm gonna let you come back up in a second. Family. Yeah. Hey, tether, you a bitch. You goofy as hell. Dude be on this app. That was the same dude that told Brian that he was gonna basically hurt him in the name of Pan-Africanism. And he ain't gonna do shit. I don't got no respect for dude at all. He's a fucking goofy. He go around lying, acting like he a black American, but he not. He's a goddamn tether. He's goofy as hell. All he do is crash out. He got the nerve to talk about he gonna stab somebody in the name of Pan-Africanism. Nigga, that ain't gonna cure nothing in Africa. That ain't gonna cure malaria. It ain't gonna cure Ebola. It's not gonna feed them starving ass kids. It's not gonna get them kids somewhere to live out there. All them damn orphans y'all got out there. It's not gonna end political corruption out there. If you want to do something in the name of Pan-Africanism, take your ass to Africa. You in America under our protection, breathing up all the air, taking up all the space, invading people's nose hairs with all your must, trying to push Pan-Africanism on us, and that shit don't benefit us. Our people started it, and we could finish it. We ain't trying to hear that Pan-African shit. That shit goofy as hell. It's nothing but an ideology, and it doesn't get anything done. The Africans in Africa don't even want to practice Pan-Africanism. Nobody trying to hear that Pan-African shit. That shit goofy. And anybody that go around on some Pan-African shit, your ass goofy. Matter of fact, I won't even call you goofy. If you a Pan-African, take your ass to Africa. Take your ass to Haiti. Go where melanated people actually need your services. You know the last place where people need Pan-Africanism? In America. You know where they need it the most? In Africa. Literally. But they not gonna go over there and do it. You know why? Because they scared. They don't want to go to the trenches in Africa and really help those people get clean water. Real talk, the Pan-Africans should be in Africa helping those people master water. Smokey, you came up here saying that all life started in Africa, and that was 300,000 years ago. Okay, well, if Africans, let's use that theory, even though it's not even true. It's just a theory, right? It hasn't been proven. It's been 300,000 years, and y'all still haven't found a way to get y'all people clean water. And then you said that Africans started healthcare systems and shit like that. Why is it that y'all healthcare system is inadequate today? Anthony Joshua, that boxer that beat up that white T-boy, he's Nigerian. When he went back to Nigeria, he got in a car accident and 2 people unalived. Y'all don't even got ambulances over there. So how the hell, if y'all the leader of all this shit and the progenitors of all these things, why is it that y'all don't got no damn 911 or Bushmeat 11 system that people could call so y'all can get some damn health care to people immediately? If somebody's hurt, y'all could pick them up in y'all little Flintstone mobile and take them to y'all little hospitals out there. Half the children in Africa is born at home, damn near. They're not even born in hospitals. Y'all still have a lot of kids at home. That's why a lot of them don't know their birthdays. Nigga be 60 and he think he 30. And he wonder why he look like an old man. Your parents didn't even document the day you was born, nigga. It's crazy. Like, do y'all not have birthday parties? Like, this shit is crazy. Africans be making a whole lot of claims, bro. Can't substantiate none of them. Nigga, we civilized the white man. If y'all civilized white men, then why the fuck Africa not civilized? I'm just saying, that don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. If you taught white people how to good hygiene, why y'all be musty? If y'all got all these healthcare systems, why y'all don't got no good healthcare systems? I'm just saying, that don't make sense. Y'all created light. How come y'all only got no damn lights over there like that? Y'all created electricity. Why y'all only got no electricity like that? And did y'all know the whole ambulance system came by way of black Americans? The white people over here was being weird with their little shit. So we had to come up with systems for our people to have access to health care. The whole 911 ambulance system came from black Americans. Our people was able to call our hotlines and we would go help them. That's where that damn ambulance system come from. Come on, man. Y'all can do better than this. Lonzo?
What's poppin'?
Ah, shit, I hate you.
What you say?
What?
You said you hate him?
I said he a Haitian.
Yeah,
Oh, he Haitian?
Yeah, what's poppin'?
Are you Haitian?
Of course.
Okay, nothing wrong with being Haitian. You born in America? Have a good day. I'll see you later.
I'm Haitian.
1 second.
He one of them 1804 Haitians.
Prime, talk to him real quick.
Okay, I got you.
God damn, y'all doing diaspora wars before 9 a.m.? This is like a record, ain't it?
Don't come up here and troll.
Sheesh.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start right. We're gonna start right here. You want to read a prompt, or you want to have a conversation? What you want to do?
Y'all boy, let's have a convo. Y'all boys wake up with diaspora wars in your hearts, don't you?
No, not at all. We're not waking up to no diaspora wars, my man, because we're not part of no African diaspora.
Okay, my bad, gotcha. Family. My lady, you know, she just left the crib. Got to make sure she's straight. But
for sure.
What's going on right here?
Chilling, man. So go ahead.
He over here talking about we're waking up early for diaspora wars.
Actually, we speaking to the edification of our people. If you want to call it diaspora wars, we don't give a fuck. Call it whatever you want. We do whatever we. This is a free country. If I want to go live in the middle of the night, whenever I want to, I got the right to do that because my ancestors fought for us to be able to do whatever the fuck we want, as long as it's rightful under the law. You woke up early in the morning and joined this panel, so evidently I must be doing something right.
Nah, cause you know, I my ears couldn't believe what they was hearing, man.
Oh, really? So what was you hearing? Yeah. What was you hearing?
I was hearing dirty macking on Africans like at 8:50 in the morning. Yeah.
Well, did you not hear? You don't be over here, so you don't know what's going on. These African girls on this app be acting like they in love with a nigga, and I don't even want them. So you didn't hear no dirty macking. You heard motherfuckers being thirsty. Like? I'm speaking. You heard a motherfucker being thirsty over me, and I don't even want him. Well, Smokey's actually a cutie pie, but that don't got nothing to do with you.
You said Smokey. That's her name.
That's one of their names. But listen, that's I don't even want these women, so I don't give a fuck. My beautiful future wife just left the crib. Okay, I do not want no African bitch. My woman FBA. You understand? So anyway, stop focusing on who on my dick and bring something to the conversation. What you want to talk about?
Technically, you brought it up, right?
Actually, you brought it up. What you talking about? Why you worried about bitches that want me? Unless you hating on a nigga.
Nah, come on, bro.
Anyway, you got something you want to talk about?
It's fun being me. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. But,
shit, I guess it's fun fleeing then, because you ain't in Haiti. You not eating dirt cookies. So I guess it is fun being you in America. It wouldn't be fun being you in Haiti now, would it?
I mean, you ain't eating possum, so you're not in down south right now.
Why the fuck would I eat a possum? I eat steaks and shit.
That's what y'all do out there.
Black Americans don't eat possums, buddy.
That's not
and
true.
Real talk and real shit.
What's crazy?
Real shit, I would rather eat a possum than eat some motherfucking dirt cookies. There's more. You're not gonna overtalk me. I don't mind y'all talking, but listen, if you came up here to troll, you can get the fuck on,
bro. Come on,
if you can't come up here and have an intelligent conversation, you can get your sassy ass on.
Don't be a girl, bro.
No, you acting like a bitch up here. And that's just, get your bitch ass on. I don't feel like dealing with sassy ass dudes in the middle and early in the morning. All right, I don't feel like doing that. You can't come up here and have an intelligent conversation. You can get your broke ass on. You're not even in your own country. You know what you need to do? Tell your people to pack their shit so they can get their ass back on to Haiti. All right, y'all, TPS status is over. Pack your shit, get the fuck on. Take that little couple $1,000s that our government is giving you. Take that shit, go home, and go build something. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. The poorest. You motherfuckers got independence in 1804. Ain't built shit since. It been over 200 years, and y'all haven't built shit. And you got the nerve to be on a TikTok panel at 7 something in the morning, worried about what black Americans got going on. Meanwhile, your people over there eating people, cats, and dirt cookies, bitch. I would rather eat a possum pussy than eat some motherfucking dirt cookies. It's more nutritional value in eating a fucking possum than it is eating dirt, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? Then you got the nerve to come up here worried about what bitch want me. Fuck it got to do with you, nigga. What these women look like. Do it matter what your bitch look like, matter of fact? I might drop dick off in her. Fuck you mean? Broke ass Haitian niggas. Got the nerve to come up here asking me anything, saying anything to me about anything. Pack your shit and get the fuck on. Fuck you mean? It's fun being me. It wouldn't be fun being you in Haiti. You would be looking over your shoulders for barbecue every time you walk out the house, motherfucker. That's why your bitch ass ain't there. You a pussy. Y'all constitution say y'all not even supposed to go to somebody else's country and get citizenship or be in a military or in a police system. Anything that opposes them in another country, you not even a real Haitian, is treasonous to them. That's why a lot of y'all scared to go back home. Fuck you mean? You not even in your own country, bitch. And you got the nerve to talk crazy to me? Boy, stop playing. You's a coward. And you know what's crazy? We done talked to his goofy ass before, and he done tried to come up here and act like he a black American. Come to find out you a whole Haitian. And they wonder why we don't fuck with these people. Y'all so ashamed of where y'all come from that y'all lie about it. I ain't never in my life met a motherfucker and they asked me where I was from and I had to lie about it. Motherfucker, where you from? I'm from Chicago. And people respect it. They know how we get down in the shot. You see that big ass Chicago Avenue sign right there on this prompt, bitch? We well known. All around the world. Our culture is ridiculous. We got you niggas want to talk like us, walk like us, dress like us. And a Haitian did not found Chicago. That's why I just muted your bitch ass in the chat. This is exactly why we don't like Haitians. Y'all go around calling people dirty black Americans, talking shit about black Americans all motherfucking day, every day, while cosplaying as us. Cause you don't got no fucking culture. Family, I want y'all to go on YouTube and type in Haitian culture. You're gonna see bitches wearing Mexican dresses, dancing to weird ass music. You don't even have a culture. Dusabu did not found Chicago. The dude that came over here, he was half indigenous and half fucking French. He was not no goddamn Haitian. They think that everybody that fled from quote unquote Haiti, it wasn't even Haiti yet, from Saint Domingue, is a Haitian. Do y'all know how many white people came to America because of that revolution? The revolution was going on for like 11 fucking years or some shit like that. Them colonizers was fleeing their ass to the USA. Come on, man. Y'all didn't found no motherfucking Chicago. Fuck out of here. Chicago was already here before you bitches came. You do know that it's indigenous people and tribes that was already here in Chicago and Illinois. The fuck is you talking about? They just be making up shit. Go ahead, Prime.
Yeah. Yeah, he one of them 1804 Haitians.
1804?
Yeah. I talked to him plenty of times before. I think I talked to him like maybe once or twice. But yeah, that dude, you worry about all the wrong shit. You worry about red and what women fucking with red. It used to be worried about your country.
You worry about who trying to fuck on me and suck on me. You worry about the wrong shit, pussy.
I'm just saying, men shouldn't be jealous. That's a female trait. I'm just saying. You shouldn't be jealous, man. That's a female shit. But hey, man, that just shows you why these people can't be successful in their own homelands.
You feel me?
You over here Haitian, but you worry about what Black Americans got going on. Okay.
Real talk. Like, you don't even know how many tribes was here before you motherfuckers came. Bitch, we was already here. How the fuck you found Chicago, bitch, when it's indigenous people already here? In Illinois, we had Cherokee, the Navajos. Man, we got so many different tribes here. The Potawatomi was the biggest motherfucking tribe here in Illinois. Fuck is you talking about? Goofy? This is exactly why we don't fuck with Haitians. They go around trying to claim people's history, their culture. They try to claim Louisiana. Y'all ain't got shit to do with Louisiana. Y'all didn't do shit important in the USA. You motherfuckers came here and worked jobs like everybody else. Don't nobody want to hear shit y'all goofy ass got to say? Fuck out of here, man. Goofy as hell. Dude, now is you actually ready to speak now, and you gonna keep acting like a female?
Bro, you still talking to me, man? I've been gone.
Yeah, bitch, you sent a request and you accepted it though.
What are you talking about?
You sent a request.
I'm about to tell you been gone. But you did a request.
I didn't invite you up here. You sent a request, Goofy.
My God. I thought somebody else invited me. Your bitch ass is the one that fucking invited.
I bet you wouldn't say that shit to me in real life. You wouldn't say that shit to me in real life. So don't come up here trying to act tough. You know you a bitch in real life. Get your whole ass out of here. Pussy.
He said, don't make it seem like anybody wants you up here. You requested up here. I've been gone. How you been going? You fucking in the comment section.
Exactly. How the fuck you been gone? You sitting in the comments waiting for your shit to be accepted. Get your goofy ass out of here. Y'all niggas some bitches. You know what's crazy? In real life, on my mama, nigga, they don't say shit to us in real life. So you tethers not gonna come up here acting like y'all tough. You're not gonna act like you tough. Y'all niggas some hoes and you know it. Fuck is you talking about? Come up here acting tough, nigga. Miss me with that tough shit. You sit on TikTok panels all day bitching and moaning and crying about what Black Americans doing. Nigga, go make you a family. Go get you some money. Go have you some kids or something. Broke ass nigga.
Let him know you a bitch.
Whole ass niggas, man. Right, you a whole bitch. Get your whole ass out of here, man. Niggas always talking crazy. These niggas, bro, listen. I can understand women sitting on TikTok, being on these panels. Oh, what's going on with the Black Americans? Why are y'all treating us like this? What's going on? Like, I can understand women, you know, being emotional and crying and crashing out on panels and, oh my God, don't talk. But grown ass men, family, when I first got on this app, I'll never forget. I scrolled past this one panel. Gee, it was a fucking African in there, literally crying tears. I put that on my life, nigga. I put that on my life. This nigga was crying for 10, 12 minutes, bro. I'm in there laughing the whole time. These niggas bitches. The Black Americans are ruining my life, nigga. They're fucking everything up, nigga. Hey, look, I'm in the comments like, let them vent, y'all. Let them vent. Don't cut them off. Because I'm enjoying this shit, right? They were trying to end it. No. Y'all let him get this out, y'all. Y'all let him get it out. I'm crying, laughing in the comments. Gee. We got grown ass African and Caribbean men, overly grown, crying about what Black Americans are doing in real life and online. This is exactly why they countries are third world countries. The women not supposed to build the countries. The men are. How the fuck they supposed to build the country when they weak though? This is exactly why y'all had to flee. To all the African and Caribbean women, I would advise you to get you a white man or get you, well, black American men don't want you, so we not an option. So I would say y'all go get y'all some white men. And they wonder why they women love white men so much. White men some bitches too. They some pussies too, don't get me wrong. But they doing better than you African and Caribbean fuckers. They better than y'all. Let's be honest. They really not, but y'all women think they are. I mean, they've built more shit than you, so it is fair to say that they actually are better than you. You motherfuckers ain't built nothing. Africa been around for 300-some thousand years, and y'all motherfuckers still haven't mastered water. That's why y'all ass be so musty. You can't even wash your ass if you wanted to. Your men are weak. Your men are weak and they docile, they some pussies. And like I said, you not gonna come up here talking to me crazy because you won't say that shit to them white supremacists.
Nah, he won't.
We be checking the fuck out these white boys. Fuck. Y'all bow down to them. We the only motherfuckers that don't. Fuck these crackers. Soft ass niggas, especially Haitians, soft as fuck.
You know what I think it's time for? I think it's time for you to show that video of them eating that mug about them mug cookies. That's a great time.
Who is this?
Hello. How are you guys doing?
You know what's crazy,
I am from Sudan.
You know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? I don't even gotta do that. They getting deported right now by ICE.
Well, who?
They eating real dirt cookies now. I ain't even gotta show the video. They living that shit.
I was saying facts.
So who is this?
I thought you speak about me, bro. Yo.
Where you from? No, I wasn't talking about you. We was finishing up with the other tether.
I'm from Sudan. I'm from Sudan. I live in the United Kingdom, though.
You born in the UK?
Yeah.
I could tell by your accent that you pretty much born there.
I tried to hide the accent because Americans get pretty angry on lives with the accent, bro.
I'm not, bro. I don't get mad at people because they got accents, bro. I think that's immature. Now,
but I kind of understand how the British accent would be annoying.
No, honestly, I mean, all y'all just sound like a fake version of Harry Potter. That's all. I mean, it's not annoying. Y'all voices are actually really good for villains in movies. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just an accent, bro.
Shit.
But what's going on though?
I'm good, man. Obviously, I've read the prompt. Why are Africans trying to force Africa on? I don't know what FBA stands for. I'm assuming it's the descendants of slaves in America, African Americans, right?
We first things first. We not African Americans. We are Black Americans. All right, we foundational Black Americans. You know exactly what FBA is. You just said that you done been on these panels before, so you know exactly what it is. Don't play dumb, okay?
No, I didn't know what FBA stood for.
Listen, I could tell you. Funky booty ass Africans. That's what it stands for.
Why would Africans try to force Africa on funky booty ass Africans?
You just don't get it, do you? That was a joke.
Oh, okay. You got me there, bro. Okay. I'm a dumbass. My bad. My God.
He didn't even get it. My goodness.
Yo, I'm fried, bro. That's not my fault. I'm talking about, that's not my fault.
Don't do that.
He didn't. Oh, my God.
Bro, you got me there, bro. You got me there. Nah, bro. Yeah, you broke my heart, bro. You been so receptive, too. You broke my heart, bro.
Because you up. Since you want to play dumb, I'm gonna act dumb too. Shit, FBA stands for funky booty ass African.
I didn't realize you were gonna joke on such a serious topic.
I mean, shit, you not being serious. When somebody come up here and say,
serious, bro.
When somebody, you know what FBA is, bro. You know what it stands for.
I didn't. That's why I asked you what it stood for.
It stands for Funky Booty African.
Okay, bro. I'll search it up. That's my fault. I should have known.
Listen,
I'm assuming it's Black Americans.
Foundational. The F is for foundational.
Foundational. So when we mean foundational, I'm assuming Black Americans who were there, whose ancestors were there before the American Civil War.
The Civil War? No, we was here before the colonizers got here. We was here before they started bringing slaves here. It was people already here. European explorers have documented this in manuscripts that are in libraries in this country. You could literally visit the Morgan, I believe it's the Morgan Library in New York, where they even house certain manuscripts that I'm speaking of, where Europeans admit that there were melanated people here already before they got here. When they first got here, they kept documented accounts of what they saw, and they spoke on what they saw. Like I said, some of those manuscripts are over 500 years old. Wait, I want to make sure exactly where this. Okay, I was right. The particular manuscript I'm talking about is in New York. It's at the Morgan Library in New York. And there's a 500-year-old manuscript, over 500 years old, where a European explorer who was Italian, but he sailed for the French, King Francis I.
You guys talking about Marco Polo?
Hold on, time out. Well, Marco Polo has nothing to do with this, okay?
You said Italian traveler. My bad.
Yeah, bro. You gotta listen up. But bottom line is, in his manuscript, he wrote about how he saw people here who looked the same as the people in quote unquote Ethiopia. And Ethiopia is what they used to call Africans way back when. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a reason why he said Ethiopians, okay? Here's part of the manuscript. He says they are brown in color, not very different from Ethiopians, aka Africans of the equatorial regions. They have black, thick hair, not very long, which they wear tied behind their heads in the shape of a small tail. There were melanated people already here, just like there were indigenous people all over this world before white people even like came about. With that being said, the guy that actually wrote this manuscript, his name is Giovanni Verrazzano. Like I said, the manuscript is in New York. This is just one of the pieces of proof.
Yeah. Could I ask a question?
We was already here, bro. We not African, bro.
Oh, okay. No. I just want to ask a question. So you 100% believe biologically that black people are native to North America?
When you say black people, who are you referring to?
People with melanated, with dark skin. Darker than the Native Americans.
So here's the thing.
It's a yes or no question.
There's context to it.
Okay, add the context.
Bottom line is, I'm gonna answer your question directly first. Yes.
Yes, you believe.
Yes. I just literally told you that, and then you asked me this question. Yes, there were melanated people here first. I literally just showed you a manuscript from a European explorer from 1524. It's from the year 1524. That's when the Europeans first started coming here
to North America.
Yeah, and you over here said Marco Polo.
Listen,
Polo was in it.
Yeah, you guys. Okay.
Wait.
I'm really confused now.
The Marco Polo shit, we can bypass that.
Okay, cool, that's fine.
That was just tether babble.
Then why don't you just take a DNA
it's too many people talking at once. You got to calm down, bro.
You haven't let me speak.
I'm trying to let you speak, but you have to calm down.
Okay, let me speak.
The answer to your question is
okay. So you're not trying to let me speak.
There were already melanated people here, and the melanated people I'm talking about are foundational Black Americans, not Africans, not Caribbeans. Go ahead. Okay, if that is true, then I would like you to take a DNA test and look up your biological genotype. So here's the thing.
Why can't you just do that?
So first things first, DNA tests are to establish paternity. I know exactly who my dad is and my parents are and my family is.
Oh my... What have I just heard? Are DNA tests are for entertainment purposes only?
They are. So why the fuck would you suggest a DNA test?
Wait, hold on. Is this a satirical live? I'm trolling and playing. You guys biologically believe dark-skinned people originated.
My man, what the hell are you talking
in
about?
North America?
I'm confused with what you're talking about.
Time out. Hold on. Prime, give me 1 second. Prime, give me 1 second. I know he annoying, but give me 1 second with this tether.
What do you mean I'm annoying? No, you guys.
Listen.
Wait, have any of you guys take? I'm currently studying medicine at Oxford.
Can you please calm down?
I am calm down.
You keep rambling and just talking. You East Africans.
You've been speaking the whole time.
You've been speaking the whole fucking time. You steady interrupting. I can't even speak without you fucking talking.
Okay, I'll let you speak. Okay, cool. Speak.
God damn, you're not letting me speak. I'm letting you speak.
Man,
you on my
speak.
platform.
Just speak.
God damn, shut the fuck up. How the fuck am I supposed to speak when you talking when I'm talking? We never said that all life started in America.
That's
We're not sitting here saying that all. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You crashing out. I'm not finna talk to somebody that can't shut the fuck up and stay off they mic. Get your bitch ass on. Go find you something to do. Your ass from Sudan. Your people over there letting cows piss on them. Y'all literally be putting y'all faces in the cow pussy. I mean, I heard of fisting, but heading is crazy. Putting your whole head inside the cow pussy is crazy. Y'all people be preying on cows just to let the cows piss on them. Y'all children are out there letting cows piss on them. Sudan is one of the poorest countries in the fucking world. And you worried about what's going on with black Americans and your bitch ass is in the UK. Find you something better to do with your time. What we got going on ain't got shit to do with you, bitch. Go help your people back in Sudan. And when it comes to Sudan, I can't really stand them like that. Because you got people like Myron Gaines over here. One of the biggest tethers out here. Go around cosplaying as a black American. And not only that, he's a fucking incel talking down on black American women every fucking day on his weak ass fucking podcast. Do that shit in front of a nigga like me. Talk to black American women like that in front of a nigga like me and watch what happens. You're not gonna disrespect no women like that in front of me. But especially not no FBA women. To my FBA sisters, why the fuck would you even go on a show? I know he pay motherfuckers to come on his show because them bitches ain't doing it for free. Excuse my language. I ain't calling my FBA sisters bitches, but white bitches and them African and Caribbean hoes, yeah, fuck y'all, y'all bitches. But to my FBA sisters, stay off their damn platforms. Our sisters should have never been going up there doing that anyway. And real shit, I done seen sisters treat his ass. Y'all know his lining was so fucked up, and the FBA sister talked about him so bad that bitch went and got his lining surgically fixed. His lining not even real, y'all. The man went and got surgery to get his lining fixed and get like, he was balding, so he went and got the surgery done so where his hair would grow back. FBA sisters got down on him so bad, the bitch went and got his surgery. He got a BBL on his head to get his hair back. I'm tired of people from Sudan. They starting to get on my fucking nerves. The girl that just lied on me on Tariq Live the other day was fucking Sudanese. FBA Red has prompts of Africans kissing FBA's feet. Bitch, you lying. But I made the prompt now that you want to lie on me, though. I went and made a prompt of y'all kissing a beautiful FBA woman's feet. I know that make y'all sick, sisters, but that's just the truth. Since you want to go around lying, bitch, I'm going to make it true. When I go live tonight, you're going to see a motherfucking African kissing a FBA woman's feet, bitch. Since you want to lie, I'm going to make it come true, you dusty hoe. Real talk. This dude talking about some take a DNA test. Dude, them things is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, and he
Real
said
shit.
that. He literally said that.
He debunked
which is
himself.
crazy.
He debunked himself.
He was like, "Oh my God, DNA test is entertainment purposes." You said to establish paternity, and then he said, "I thought it's for entertainment purposes." What the fuck is going on here?
Real shit.
You debunked
Real
yourself.
Shit. And matter of fact, let me give y'all some scholarship on this DNA shit. I'm gonna use one person as an example. You FBA niggas, you need to take DNA tests. Let me give y'all some scholarship on this. To you tethers, I just want to let y'all know, people don't come in here night after night listening to FBA Red and Ink and Prime and the gatekeepers because we don't bring scholarship. Bitch, this ain't no entertainment show. We're bringing scholarship. We got receipts. We got all type of shit. You understand me? With that being said, let me show y'all something. One of our FBA brothers did take a DNA test. And guess what? His genomes go back 3.5 billion years. And you see that? He has less than 3% African and Caribbean admixture in him. And we don't know if it's African or Caribbean. That's the crazy thing. It just gave us a vague representation of that number.
Red, we can't hear you. Oh, he dropped. Broski dropped? Where broski at? Give us a moment. Give us a moment. His
My bad, family. They kicked me off the live off my own panel.
That's frustrating.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you. This is my damn tablet talking to me. My bad. So listen, family, when it comes down to it, bottom line is this. Those DNA tests are for, it's to establish fraternity. You know what I'm saying? To find out who your mom, dad is, family members is, and shit like that. Family, listen to me. There is no test you can take that can connect you to somebody in Africa or even indigenous tribes. Even if you got indigenous ancestry, the DNA test, those tests that people take, it's going to come back and say you're indigenous to, let's say, the Americas. It's not going to say what tribe. It can't even pinpoint exactly which one because they're using reference panels to even give you this type of information. Okay? Crazy thing is, they love to say that Black Americans, you niggas have over 70% African DNA. You sure about that? Why is it that this Black American man and plenty more of us got less than 3% African or Caribbean ancestry, or none at all? It's Black Americans that don't got no African DNA. All right? This is not about DNA. In order to be a foundational Black American, because this is the only thing that matters. In order to be a foundational Black American, all you got to do is be able to trace your genealogy back with paperwork to U.S. chattel slavery. What, the 1870 census? Or some of our families wasn't enslaved. If you can go back and find your ancestors, if your people was here before our people were emancipated from slavery, you are a foundational Black American. That's all it takes. You have to be born into this shit. You can't immigrate into our lineage. It's that simple. Y'all hear me? It's that damn simple. This ain't about, we don't have to prove to nobody that we're not African. We don't have to take DNA tests to prove to Africans that we not Africans. You bitches don't do nothing for us. Y'all don't put no money in our pocket. We don't got to prove shit to you bitches.
Yeah. If I could add some more scholarship too.
Go ahead, gang.
Then how about, first of all, there was hundreds of tribes throughout America. And people forget that they only deemed a few of them to be actual tribes first. Second of all, okay, you had the seven civilized tribes. Second of all, and most important, they do not do DNA tests. The indigenous population do not do DNA at all. That's why a lot of them been getting disenrolled. There's no reference panels for the American Indians at all because they don't do DNA tests. On top of the tribes that are there who've been washed with white tea folks because of the $5 Indians, that's the reason why it's have been watered down. You got the $5 Indians, which is the Caucasians, and then you got the Siberian Huskies, who were reclassified to Native Americans. Like, come on, bro. That's like, this is like dumb as hell. People gotta understand what the hell they're talking about. And when they're doing them DNA tests, also them ethnicity tests, they're only testing 0.01% of your DNA. They're not giving a full map of who you are and your lineage.
They not. And that's the other thing about those ancestry tests. From like Ancestry.com and 23andMe, they're not even testing all your genomes. You're not getting a full genome sequence. That's what it's called when they actually test 100% of your DNA and shit like that. And the crazy thing is, when some of our people even take those cheap ass ancestry tests, like Albert Perry submitted a DNA sample to a genealogy company, and come to find out, his DNA, his lineage went back to something that the labs couldn't even explain. Family, y'all got to listen to me carefully. Albert Perry submitted a DNA sample to a genealogy company, and they could not explain where his shit came from. He has ancient DNA. Now, they say all life started in Africa. They say Homo sapiens came about 300,000 years ago. If that's the case, Why is it that Albert Perry's lineage goes back 350,000+ years? Or 348,000, I think was the largest number I saw. 348,000 years. Time out. Y'all saying humans only been around for 300,000 years. So which one is it? How can you believe the out of Africa theory when it's saying Homo sapiens came about 300,000 years ago, but here it is, Albert Perry's lineage go back 348,000 years. I don't even got to bring up Ramon Moses and his DNA. Albert Perry himself crushes the out of Africa theory by himself. And speaking of the out of Africa theory, they say that they have found people in Africa who are in the same haplogroup as Albert Perry. His haplogroup is A00. Why is it that we know who Albert Perry is, but we don't got no names on the people who they claim have also been included in his haplogroup? If that was true, their names would be out there. Their names would be out there in the public because this is astounding information and it changes the way everybody views life on Earth. So why would these people who you claim that you found names not be out there to the public? They say they are from the Mbo tribe, MBO, in Cameroon. But we don't know not one of their names. You know why that is, family? Because it's not fucking true. It's not true. I don't believe it. Until they give us names of these people, tell us where they from, show us the test results, I don't believe it. Now that's some scholarship for your ass. Don't come up here talking to us about DNA tests. We don't need to take DNA tests to prove that we African. Because we don't got nothing to prove to nobody, family. We're not African, and we standing on that. The Jamaicans not African. The Haitians not African. Hell, did y'all know white people out here that got African DNA? You're not going around telling them they African. Y'all say white people came from y'all. Y'all civilized them. Y'all taught them hygiene and y'all all this other shit, but y'all not telling them they African. You're not doing that to the Asians and everybody else, but y'all want us to be African. Man, get your goofy ass out of here. Listen, and the thing is, it's nothing wrong with being African. It's nothing wrong with being African. But I find a problem with people going around trying to force Africa on people. Y'all got better things to do with y'all time than to go around worried about who's African and who's not. To me, that's some colonizer shit. That's what the white supremacists do. They point at people and say, you're black, you're a Negro, you're colored, you're a Negrito, you're Negro de Terra, you're Negro de Guinea, you're this, you're that. With nobody having say so. And that's what the Africans trying to do. Y'all trying to go around telling people, you're African, you're African, you're African. Like we don't got no say so. Bitch, we ain't African. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you don't like it. That's just too bad.
We're not sorry.
African.
Yeah, we're not African and we're not sorry. I'll say that wholly disrespectfully. I'm not African. No respect on it.
Real shit. We not African. It's that simple. If you don't like it, that's too bad. And you honestly, you know who they need to go tell that they African? This is what I want you Africans and you Pan-Africans to do. I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know. No. Matter of fact, this is what I want all the Africans and the Caribbeans to do. Go, and the Pan-Africans, go to Africa, and I want y'all to go to the trenches in Africa where all the African YNs at. And I want y'all to go remind them, the ones who are doing all the crime, kidnapping people, harming people. I want y'all to go tell them that they African. Remind them of their roots so that they can start treating their fellow Africans who they live next to and look just alike better. Go talk to the people in y'all political system who are keeping up all the corrupt bullshit that y'all claim going on. Go remind them of their roots. Go remind them that they're African. Go tell them that they need to take DNA tests to remind them of who they are and where they come from so that they can treat y'all better, so they can actually build an infrastructure for y'all, so y'all ain't got to flee everywhere. Go remind everybody in Africa that they're African so they can treat each other better. Stop coming to us trying to tell us that we African. We not African. We are American. We are foundational Black Americans. We are reclassifying ourselves. See, difference between us and y'all, we don't let colonizers tell us who we are. I'm not gonna let no colonizer tell me, hey, you're black. I'm not racially black. I rebuke it. Race was a modern concept created by Europeans to justify enslaving indigenous people, and stealing their land, stripping them of their culture, stealing artifacts, erasing their history. It justifies slavery. And you think I'm finna sit up here and let you tell me that I'm black? That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. And where my moderators at? I don't want to hear shit these tethers got to say. As soon as they make a comment, I want them muted immediately. I don't want to hear nothing a tether got to say. If you don't got the kahunas to come up here on this panel, you will not be speaking in these comments. We don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I don't even know why y'all come up on these panels and talk to us. We ain't got shit to talk about. Real talk. The only thing I got to say, mind your business. Keep our name out your mouth. Stop cosplaying as us. Stay the fuck up out our culture. Stop trying to claim our history and all the things we've accomplished, because you've never accomplished anything. Miss us with the we all black shit, because I'm not racially black. I'm ethnically a foundational black American. We are not the same. If you're not from my ethnic group, I don't care about you. You might be going through some things where I can look at it and say, you know what, dang, that's messed up. Them people going through this, they going through that, but that's the extent of it. I'm not going to get up off my ass and vote in your motherfucking on your behalf. I'm not going outside and protesting for none of you. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, respectfully. No, disrespectfully, because you don't care about what's going on with me and my people. To the Haitian community, listen, just pack your things and go home. Take the money. If you here on TPS status, take the money and go home. Go build up Haiti. Y'all ancestors fought and unalived for y'all to have y'all country over there. Go fix it. Barbecue even said it himself that he wants y'all to come back home. He wants y'all to come back home. Okay? So do what y'all got to do. Go build your own country. And to the Haitian community, I also want to add this. Y'all ain't never came outside and helped us through anything that we done been through. But as soon as y'all TPS status got terminated, bro, they was protesting. You know the crazy thing? They was protesting before they even made the decision. They was outside the courthouse lined up just in case the shit didn't go their way. They crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's to make sure that they was ready to protest just in case some shit didn't go their way. You don't have that same energy when it comes to black Americans. But we had the energy to fight for y'all. Do y'all remember that brother who was Haitian and the police sexually abused him? And bro, I can't even say what they did to him. But they was putting like a plunger in his, you feel me, in his back door. I'm going to just say it like that. We love TikTok Shop. And it was black Americans out there and protesting all across New York because that shit was wrong. When they was whipping y'all on horseback down in Texas, it was black Americans stepping up for y'all, acting like this shit happened to us. That's unity and solidarity. When you act like other people's problems, your problems. But since y'all don't give us that same energy, y'all can leave. We don't benefit from y'all. Y'all say y'all here, y'all say y'all doing good, but you won't come out and fight for nothing. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear, oh, we just got here, we trying to make a way for ourselves. No, y'all been here for over 60-something years. Y'all been coming here. So y'all is in a position where y'all can actually do something. So we ain't trying to hear that. The fuck? Tired of these people acting like we owe them something. We don't owe Africa nothing. We don't have to give it up to Mother Africa. America's our motherland, not Africa. The hell? We not African. Get over it.
And plus, Africa, the continent's a two-bit whore that let anybody fuck. Because everybody got a piece of her.
We are not African. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. We are not African. All right? I'm not gonna disrespect my ancestors by sitting up here calling them African. Y'all gonna have to get over it. That's too bad. That's too bad. These people coming over here, cosplaying as us, making hip-hop music, producing, doing all type of stuff, watering down our music, our culture, just making us look bad. Y'all got your own culture. When y'all come to this country, y'all need to keep practicing that same culture. We tired of seeing y'all cosplaying as us. Y'all do not represent us. You don't speak for us. We getting all your politicians out of office. We not voting none of your people in at all. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all don't benefit us. Linking up with y'all, unifying with y'all is like us unifying with the white supremacists. I don't agree with it. I would never do it. Y'all just as bad as the white supremacists. Y'all got a history of that spans back thousands of years of y'all selling slaves. And y'all still do it today. Did y'all know that 27 million people are currently enslaved in Africa right now? That's damn near 30 million people. Y'all still haven't stopped trafficking people. And the crazy thing is, when the white supremacists talk shit about us, guess what they talk about? Africa. They can't really say nothing about black Americans too much because we got them. We know how to deal with them. So when you know what they do, they start bringing up Africa. You guys still live in mud huts. We ain't African, motherfucker. So make that make sense. When they want to talk shit about black Americans, they talk about you. That lets you know how bad you doing. And when you Africans, when y'all get into it with Africans, guess what they talk about? Africa, because that's where you really from. Now, Christian, go ahead. Y'all make us look bad, and we ain't even African. Y'all make melanated people all across the world look bad because of your degeneracy. What's going on?
Yeah. I agree with you partly, as I always say.
What country you from again?
From Cameroon.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, born in Germany, but I'm Cameroonian, fully Cameroonian.
No guala guala. No guala guala. Go ahead.
Exactly.
What you want to talk about?
I'm against the fact that I don't know it, but I don't know what's happening in America, but I'm against the fact that some Africans are trying to impose an identity to other melanated people. I don't like that. I mean, if someone says is American, just let it be American. Be African if you're an African. Like here, right now in Africa, no one wants anybody to become African. I mean, we don't want that, because we know that we are working very hard to make the continent rise. 12 out of 20 fastest growing economies, 12 are African. 6%, 10%, 11% economic growth rate. And by 2040, Africa will rise as superpower. So we don't need that. And we don't need people to become African. Now, if you're American, you are American. If you are African, you are African. Let everyone stays with your own identity. All what we need to do is to work hard where we are. As melanated people, we need to work hard. Be it in America, be it in Jamaica, be it in Africa. We just need to work hard in everything we do.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay, so first things first, the Africans in America are the problem. The Africans on the continent, we don't really care about what y'all got going on. Listen, I think that you're being hyperbolic when you say that, and you're exaggerating when you say that Africa is going to be a superpower by 2040. You don't even believe that's true, okay? And no, let me finish, okay? I'll let you speak. Let me speak, all right? You don't even believe that's true, okay? Africans have been around for 300,000 years, okay? That's what the archaeologists say. That's what the historians say. That's what the archaeologists say. Their findings have led them to believe that Africans have been roaming this earth for about 300,000 years approximately. You guys have not even mastered water. So you're not going to tell me that Africa is going to be a superpower by 2040. Okay? I don't believe that. And another thing, even if that did become true, whoop-de-doo. That don't got shit to do with black Americans. We don't benefit from that. To be honest, I'm not even sure that the citizens would benefit from that. I don't see that happening. Okay? I think 1,000 years from now, y'all gonna still be in the same position. Because y'all primitive, y'all culture is outdated. Y'all not really good business-minded people. To be honest, y'all don't really know what y'all doing running that government. Y'all didn't even understand government until the Europeans came around. You said a lot of stuff, bro. But with that being said, the problem is Africans in America. Dude, they are very problematic here. Okay? They're very disrespectful. We allowed them into this country, paved the way for them to be able to come here. And bro, they talk about us like cats and dogs online. They do it in front of the white supremacists. They get in our political system and they do things that go against us. They act as middlemen for these white supremacists. We had an African come here, and this dude was running for a political position in Michigan. This dude said he was going to take away Black History Month, something that's very dear to us. He said he was going to take away Black History Month. But these the same people going around saying that African is Black and Black is African and trying to make them interchangeable. We got Africans and Caribbeans, because it ain't just the Africans, who go around talking about how they against reparations for Black Americans too, and they feel like they should be included. Dude, it's a lot of shit that they do that's not okay. It's the reason why Black Americans are reacting this way. And y'all keep asking us, oh my God, when are these diaspora wars going to be over? I'll tell you how they can start to die down. We love TikTok Shop. Stop telling us we African. We know exactly who we are. Our history and our family's genealogy records are more complete than y'all's. I trace my family back 300 years in this country. Find me one African who can trace their family back 300 years just on paper. I'll wait.
Yes,
go ahead, Christian.
I can do it.
No, you can't.
Some can do it.
No, you can't. You're from Cameroon.
Exactly. I'm from Cameroon, and I can.
Cameroon didn't become a country until the 1960s.
No. I can do it because one of my grandfather was a king. So it's not easy. It's not difficult. If you have one who is a king, it's easy. One of them. But let me speak about.
Why is it that every time we talk to y'all, one of y'all is a king or you a prince? All y'all
for me,
prince of fucking Zamunda. That's crazy.
For me, it's not. For me, it's not. It's not. I'm not telling. For me, it's true. I mean, one from my father's side, one was of the king who negotiated with the Germans who came first in Cameroon.
Okay.
But let me speak. Let me speak about the rise of.
Listen,
Africa.
we've talked to you multiple times. You said that your dad was a politician. Now you're saying that one of your ancestors was a king. Okay. Show me a document. Time out.
FBA,
show me a document from 300 years ago. Right now.
FBA read.
Time out. No. Show me a document from just, matter of fact, I'm going to be nice. Show me a document from 200 years ago.
Let me speak, and then
can you show
understand.
me a document from somebody in your family from 200 years ago?
Whoa. FBA read. Many Africans can trace.
This is Tether Babble. Family, the Africans did not keep no records on paper until the Europeans colonized them.
I will send you inbox some documents.
No. I don't want to inbox. I want you to send it right now on a live. Family, I can show y'all. Crescent, I can show documents right now from the 1800s, and that's being nice. I could go all the way back to the 1700s.
I don't have it here. I can trace my mail. Everything is on my mail. It's saved in my computer.
Listen, time out. So are you telling me that Africans were keeping records on paper before the Europeans came?
Good question. I will speak about Cameroon only. I will not speak about other countries.
Because y'all didn't keep records until the Europeans came. And even when they came, y'all still do a terrible job at keeping records. Half y'all children don't even have birth certificates today. They come to the USA and a whole lot of their birthdays January 1st, man. Let's be honest.
FBA, it's a very complicated topic. I don't want to go deep into that. It's complicated. I just want to talk about what I know more and the best about the economic rise of Africa. We had 2 days ago a meeting in South Africa because I'm part.
So you just changed the topic. I asked you if
because
I asked you. So okay, we can move on. We can move on because we both know you're lying.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about what's
it's fine.
happened.
We can move on because me and you both know that you can't prove. You ain't got no documents to prove nothing that you're saying. Go ahead.
FBA. I have documents
No, you
in my
don't.
family. I won't go back to my family home and take the documents and show you. It doesn't make sense.
You lying. Y'all always say y'all gonna send something and do something and y'all never do it. It's
Okay,
okay.
FBA.
Me and you both know
FBA,
you lying. Let's move on. Go ahead. Because he changed the
if they
subject
say
fast as hell. Go
Cameroonian
ahead.
on the panel, it can tell you who. If they say Cameroonian on the panel, it can tell you who Douala Manga Bell is. That was my grandfather.
Crescent.
If they say Cameroonian, it can tell you who he is.
Crescent.
Okay.
I asked you a question and you deflected, so that proves my point. Go ahead.
I never deflected. I told you some
You changed
families
the subject.
are
That's
able
deflecting.
to trace. I
Crescent.
told you some families.
Me and you both know that you cannot trace your family back no 300 years on paper like I can. And you know it.
I cannot trace with my mother's side. Yes, it's not possible. But
let's
my
move on to the
father's
next
side,
subject.
yes.
Let's talk about this weak ass economy. Go ahead. Because you lying.
Okay.
Go
ahead. I never lie, and you know that.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. We are talking about the rise. You say it's not possible for Africa to rise, that we are not enough.
I didn't say it's not possible. I didn't say it's not possible. I didn't say that.
I will speak facts now.
I said I don't believe. I said I don't believe you when you say that Africa is going to be a world superpower by 2040. Them your words.
Go and read Jeffrey Sachs, economics professor of the University of Columbia. Is even from the States. Go and read what he said. Go and read what some.
You do understand that that's 15
say.
years. You do understand that's 14 years from now, right? 24 years. Excuse me.
No, 15 years only. 2040 is 15.
Excuse me. 14 years. No, it's 14 years. Excuse me. 14 years. It's 2026, bro.
Yeah, and I'm saying by 2040 we will be a superpower. And
okay.
By 2050 or 2060 at last, we'll be the number one. We will outperform China.
By 2060. So you think Africa is going to be richer than America by 2060?
We have the fastest growing economy in the world right now. Africa, out of 20 countries, Africa has 12.
Out of 20 countries, that's it? That's all you comparing it to?
No, I'm saying right now in the world, out of the fastest growing economy in the world, 20.
Okay.
Have 12,
so Crescent, let me say this real quick. For those of you that don't know, Africa is the poorest continent in the world right now today. If you don't believe me, I want you to go inside. I'm speaking. This is what I want y'all to do. Go to Google, go to your chat GPT or whatever. I want y'all to type in this question. What is the poorest continent on earth? It's going to say Africa. I'm speaking. That's not a narrative. It's true. If you type in, matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you.
Okay.
Matter of fact, listen. Matter of fact, no, time out. Somebody in the chat. I want y'all to go to Google and I want you to type in, what is the poorest continent on earth? It's going to say Africa. So you want us to believe that the poorest country in the world is about to become the richest country in the world in 14 years.
Definitely, yeah. And I'll explain why.
You are crazy.
China was in the 70s.
Hold on, no,
China was so
wait.
poor.
Listen.
Exactly.
Listen, you got to slow down because I got a real good question for you.
Yeah.
When are y'all going to make water accessible? How long is it going to take for y'all to make water accessible to everybody on the continent? Let's just focus on water.
We just need,
because y'all still have not mastered water. When is everybody on the continent going to have access to clean water? By what year?
Okay,
because in order to become a superpower, people need water.
FBA, I'm the right person to answer your question because I'm a member of the African Tax Forum. And we had a meeting.
Yeah, I know you do it all. You missed Africa. You might as well run Africa. I was
in Durban. We were in Durban. We had a meeting.
Answer my question, please. How long is it going to take y'all to get clean water and make it accessible for everybody on that continent? Go.
There are many countries in Africa who have it already. Many. Which country are you talking about specifically?
My God. Go ahead, Ishmael. That means every country.
I just wanted to let you know, Brother Red, that Fat's trying to come up. This is all I was saying.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Who is that?
That's one of the sisters. She's I'm
Okay.
sure.
All
I'm
right. All
quite
right.
sure
Go
she's
ahead. Go ahead.
believing
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead. Address him, sis.
FBA,
Go
you
ahead.
are Afro-pessimistic, and that's not fine.
It's
We
not
had a
about being
meeting
Afro.
on.
I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic, and
We
you're
had a
actually
meeting.
not. Can you answer my
We
question? I
had
asked you a simple question, dude. You starting to. I'm starting to get bored.
for
I
what
need you to answer my question. When
for
are
water.
y'all
It's
going
only
to
about
have water,
it's
clean
only
water for
about
everybody on that
political
continent?
decision. FBA, that's only a political decision. In 1 year, the world continent will have electricity and water. It's just a political decision because we have everything. Water, we have everything as natural resources.
Dude,
The continent
Crescent,
was water.
Crescent,
It's
Crescent,
Africa.
in your
Yeah.
own country, in Cameroon, a lot of those kids out there are orphans. In your own country, just Cameroon, damn near half y'all children are orphans. They out there
That
living
never changed.
in filth and squalor. And you mean to tell
That,
me that Cameroon is going to be one of the top countries as well? Fat, are you there?
oh my
Good
God.
morning. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
FBA,
sorry,
if you
sis,
let
but
me
I'm kind of
finish,
getting
you will
tether
get
fatigue.
what
Can
I
you deal with
mean.
this tether, please? I'm getting a headache.
What I
Let's see
want
what
to
you got.
FBA is
say,
trying to come up now, brother Ed.
what I
Who?
want to say in response to
For the
Krishan is that
FBA, one of your mods.
Okay. All right.
they
Thank
have
you.
they have made a pact with the EU basically to use reparations and as a tool to industrialize, and they made this pact with our governments, basically Obama and Kamala and Biden. That's why they were sending them billions of dollars so they can reroute resources from Black American taxpayers to Africa and utilize UNESCO to write their history, and also use our media such as Essence and other engines to fuel money from Black Americans into Africa. That's why they're hosting these festivals. That's why they have all these different things occurring in America. So they're using Black Americans to come up and restructure Africa. And how they were doing it also, they were having like Harvard and different corporations basically utilize their people in leadership roles so they can disenfranchise Black Americans. So they were essentially stepping on the backs of Black Americans and using their wealth and resources to restructure Africa. That's the plan.
No, the restructuring of
Please,
Africa will occur
sir.
through natural resources. We have a $23 billion deal in the
Again,
miners. No, it's not.
you can't be a world superpower if you can't deal with the water crisis that is going on in Africa. Okay, water is a basic human right. It's not a privilege. It's not a goalpost that you can move whenever you want. You have thousands and thousands of children on that continent that do not have access to clean drinking water, or even food that is of a level of nutritional value that should be on that continent. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but you're telling us that in 2040 you guys are going to be a superpower, but your
Definitely.
continent, y'all claim, hold on, but you claim that everyone comes from there, right? And I guess I'm just wondering, like, why 2040? Why decide 2040 to get it together? Like, why? I mean, why is
They
that?
put the
Again,
stakes in
you
place.
guys don't
No
even
one even
have
asked me
you're.
how
Oh,
we will
can
do
I
it.
finish? Can I finish? Thank you. You guys don't even have access to clean drinking water. On top of that, you're in here talking about you can trace one line back to however long, but you can't trace the other lines back. Your country, you said you come from Cameroon, doesn't have a stable vital statistics office. You guys can go look
Okay.
this up. In fact,
Mm.
multiple countries, most of the countries in Africa do not have vital statistics offices where they are keeping track of their genealogical records, and so a predominant amount of the population in Africa cannot trace their lines back at all, past maybe 2 or 3 generations, because they don't have
Mm.
paperwork. So
Mm.
I don't need to, you can look it up, right? So if you don't even know where you don't even know where the fuck to trace your people back to, and you
Mm.
guys are just kind of like playing whack-a-mole, right? On that
Wow.
note, you don't have universal access to clean drinking water. How is it
Wow.
possible for you to be a superpower?
Exactly.
Can you explain it?
Okay, I have
Because
a question for you.
you do have to understand that economics is more than just money, right?
Ishmael,
You do
Can
understand
I
that.
ask you a question?
Economics includes actually providing a civilization that is stabilized for your people, for the layman. So how is that possible?
Exactly. You need water, and that's why I based it down to just water, because that's a necessity. Okay, and y'all listen. In certain parts of Africa, yes, water is accessible, but for the most part, it is not readily accessible. People in Kenya, when they wake up in the morning, a lot of them, their first thing is to start trying to get water. Y'all have a such thing called water vendors out there. They go get water and bring it back to their villages, bro. Like, come on, man. What I'm saying, what she's saying is true. In order to become a superpower, your citizens are going to need access to clean water. We haven't even talked about electricity and all the other things that are needed as well. We're just simply talking about water.
FBA, can I ask you a question? Just one question.
No, answer her question and my question. When are y'all going to solve the water crisis? If you're going to be a superpower by 2040, that means that the water crisis should be that means y'all should have water down packed by the next 2 years then.
FBA,
I mean, not only do you not have access to clean drinking water, a universal system, but you also don't have. FBA, you also well, you were going to ask me a question, but you never answered mine. So I'm just going to finish what I'm saying.
Show respect to her. You can talk to her.
You also don't have irrigation systems. You guys don't have universal plumbing.
Where? Which country?
Right? So your country is in many of your countries. You don't have universal. Keyword is universal. You don't have universal plumbing and irrigation systems in Africa. You don't. In fact,
I work with the government.
In fact, there are multiple countries. Can I just finish? Thank you. There are multiple countries where open defecation is still a thing, like Nigeria. In fact, Nigeria is #1 for it. So, let's not do this thing where we pretend like we don't know that there's not issues there. Like the issues that you guys are dealing with over there, we're not dealing with those issues over here. We've already surpassed that. This is why y'all are mad, trying to make us Africans and tie our accomplishments to Africa because you can't handle it. So could you please answer our questions? Could you please?
I'll answer the question. Let me answer.
Listen, no, see, because you keep deflecting. Hold on, man. My question, listen, I don't mind you speaking, but you act like you don't get it. If Africa's going to be a superpower by 2040, okay, let's go with that. That's your claim. Okay, yes. Well, you have to take steps in order to do that. One of the first things you need to do is get adequate water. You need clean water for for 1.5 billion people. My only question to you is, and her question is also the same. Everybody in the room wants to know. Keep tapping the screen, y'all get the likes up. Yeah. We want to know. Yeah. When are your citizens going to have access to clean water? Every single last one of them. By what year? Question. By what year?
Good question. And I will answer that.
But tell me the year first. What year?
I will answer you. My English.
Now you can't speak English.
I'm trying.
Swahili,
we have
what year?
We have two companies on the continent that will take charge of that. They will take care of that because we have the greatest, the highest water reserve in the Sahel. They will use our reserve to provide water, clean water on the world continent. The two companies, I'll never disclose their name because we had the meeting in Durban 2 days ago. It's the organization that we monitor is the African Free Trade Zone, Free Trade Area. We launched the organization only in 2021. I mean, it's only 5 years. And as from 2030, our plan will start. It will start as from 2030. In 3 years, we will start implementing the project on the world continent. It will take 10 years to make the Africa a superpower. And if you look at China in the 1970s, there was not clean water in China. China was very poor. China in the 1980s was very poor. And look at China right now, only in 20 years. So it's not
hold on. America, China is one of the oldest empires. You don't even make sense. There are literal first of all, there are entire digitized cities in China. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but and hold on, sir. The Chinese are over there beating y'all asses in the dirt roads. Please stop playing with us on the stage.
I was answering that question.
No. No, you weren't. What year are you going to? No,
Right. You
sir.
still didn't answer the
I,
question.
I'm. This
I
is
answered the question. I said it will start in 2030. I will.
Time out. Ishmael, go ahead. I'm my bad. I don't want to cut you off, but he still didn't
He
answer the
said.
question. Go ahead.
This man said, he said our plan is going to start in 2030.
In
Okay, your
2030.
plan is going to start in 2030. So in order to fix the water crisis, you're going to start to fix the water crisis in 3 years. What are you actually going to do for your people? And then what are you going to do about electricity, irrigation? What are you going to do
Good
about your
question.
food sources? Because
Mm-hmm.
because your food source is a huge problem right now.
Good question.
Malaria is running rampant. One of the reasons is because some of your people are over there eating mosquito burgers. I'm not being pejorative. Y'all are eating mosquito burgers. For anyone in the
Good
chat
question.
listening, feel free to go look that shit up. There's videos on National Geographic. I'm not kidding. They're literally catching mosquitoes and forming them into patties and eating
Mm-hmm.
them. So
Yep.
it's so what's happening is that is spreading. That's literally spreading malaria. Okay, it's I don't you're acting like we're not asking reasonable questions here. Like,
Okay.
please answer the questions. Like, can you tell us specifically what? We don't want to hear about you hypothesizing and pontificating. Can you
He
explain to us how that's going to happen by 2040? Because you saying we're going to implement a plan in 2030 doesn't answer the question. How are you addressing irrigation, electricity, running water? How are you addressing that some countries get their fucking electricity and Wi-Fi turned off so that they can reroute that shit to the white communities? Like, we know all
Definitely
about
good
what's going
question.
on over there. Please answer the question, sir.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, I like that because I'm exactly working on it. You know, I
Okay,
work with the government, so I know. Okay,
great.
I'll answer the question. We for water, I told you that we in the Sahel, we have the greatest water reserve in the world. We'll use that, and we have
That
two
means nothing.
companies
How are
that.
you going to
Oh my
utilize it?
God.
That means
No, no,
nothing.
no,
How are
no,
you going to
no.
utilize
Let me
it?
answer, Ishmael.
Okay,
Let me answer. You ask.
okay. All
We
right.
have
I'm going to
two
let you answer. Let me
African
go on mute.
companies that we have two African companies that will start extracting the water and distributing the water in the world continent. And they will start with two parts. They will start with Eastern and Southern Africa. Sorry, I got it called. Sorry. The two companies, they are two big companies. They will extract the water in the Sahel and they will distribute the water as from 2030 in Eastern and Southern Africa first. They will start with those parts of the continent. It will take just 1 year,
Why
to,
specifically those
Hold on.
hemispheres of the continent?
It's gonna take 1 year to what?
it will just take 1 year to implement the project. Just 1 year.
To
And
implement it?
for
Okay, how many years is it gonna take to complete it? Across East
no,
Africa and Southern Africa.
exactly. It's what one of my colleagues who is in church. I've not read it
So you
completely
don't have an
because there are too
answer.
many.
Okay,
They
thank you.
have too many.
Okay,
No,
thank
no.
you.
What the fuck?
FBA,
He doesn't have an
How are
answer.
they
He
going to
doesn't
pay
have an
the
answer.
labor to do this?
No.
We're
FBA.
not even talking about the
No, let me
labor.
answer FBA.
And time out.
FBA
And,
is
and,
six.
and time
It's
out. Another thing too. Thank you, Black American Radio. The Hoover Dam is actually the biggest water reserve in the world. Not what you just brought up. Another thing too. Who's gonna do this for y'all? Who gonna help y'all with this system? Because y'all don't got Africans that have
I
been
told you
went
it's
to
an
school
African
and
company. They are
trained to be
African
able to do
companies.
this. Who gonna do this?
They're Africans.
Africans aren't building now. It's the Chinese people that are building.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about the companies. Those companies for water are Africans. Two of them, they studied
Who's
in
doing the
Germany.
labor,
They,
sir? Are they going to be paying these people or are they going to be enslaving
no,
people
no,
to do this labor?
engineers from the diaspora will come back. There are
Okay,
many
from the
who are.
diaspora. So
Okay,
that means
My
you
God.
getting
from the
From
people
the
see, I
outside of
told you
Africa.
they're
diaspora?
trying to use Black Americans to come and build up
No, I said
Africa, and what
engineers
they're
from the
trying to do
diaspora.
is they're trying to make
My
African American our
goodness.
ethnicity, so they can claim rights to who we are
FHA,
and what we do.
FHA.
That's what they're
No,
Listen,
doing.
no.
hold on, Christian. Hold
Wow.
on, Christian. Hold on, Christian. Brother Red, have you heard about the Marina project in Uda Benin? Have you heard about it?
Nah, what's going on over there?
Okay, so shout out to Tea Time because she's the one who woke it up. Okay, the Marina project is a project that they started, I think, in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been give or take a couple years. This project is supposed to be this renowned amusement park. It's a slavery themed amusement park equipped with a hotel, a spa, and a life-size replica of a slave ship right outside the
Oh, I
spa.
have heard
And
about
what
that. I
they
didn't know it
want,
was
Which
called.
project?
I didn't
I
know that
missed
was the
the
name of
point.
the project, but I have
and
heard
what
about
What's
it.
they
the name? What's the name
yes, Marine.
of the
I
project?
just said it. It's the Marina Project, and they want Black Americans to come and fund it. So this is what they're doing because Fat is absolutely right. What they're
No, we
doing
don't
is
need. We don't need that. We can
this is
fund
what
it.
this whole excuse me. I don't know why you're interrupting me, sir. I don't.
While she's
Please.
talking.
Please don't interrupt me. So she's right. She's right. This is the whole play with Ghana bringing their weird asses over here, disturbing grave sites and trying to say that they're rallying for reparations for a group of people that one have nothing to do with them, and two, you have a whole conflict of interest because you motherfuckers are slave traders. So that's exactly what it is. When he said we're going to have engineers from the diaspora. No, you're not going to have engineers from the diaspora. You want Black Americans and your Chinese and European daddies to come over there and bail your asses
No,
out. That's what you
no.
want. And instead of employing the layman, because there are thousands of you, millions of you, instead of employing the layman, paying them a reasonable living wage to build that shit, which you could do tomorrow, yesterday, okay? You want us to come over and fund your shit. And y'all just
I
need to
never
call a
say that,
spade a spade.
Ishmael.
I
You are
know you're gonna
mistaken.
lie and say that that's not what you're doing, but
I'm
this is the
talking about
reason
the
why earlier
engineers.
hold on, this is the reason why earlier you said you didn't want to mention certain information, okay? Because y'all know exactly what the fuck you're doing. You're trying to get us to come over there and build your shit, and we're not doing
I'm
it.
talking about the
They're trying to
diaspora, not
declare us
you. You are not
as
the
an
diaspora.
ethnic group, as African American, as African American, as an ethnic group. That's what they're doing. I was
I'm
on
talking about.
African Kings Live, and
Oh my
Twa,
God.
who's a Black American, was on there belittling Basic, talking about, that only educated people will claim themselves as African American. If you don't, then you're not educated. Essentially, they're trying to replace Black and African Americans and African American to
But
be
you
our
are not the
ethnicity
diaspora.
by way of
Americans are
stealing
not.
our resources. So to remove us from this land as stateless, to take us over to Africa and build that shit. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
wow.
All
I'm
right.
talking about the.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
No,
for
no,
coming
no.
up, Fat. Listen, because I'm starting to get fatigued. Thank you for coming up, Fat. Listen, look, man, we trying to be
Okay, FBA, can
reasonable.
I ask you a question?
Can you hear me speaking?
Some questions.
Yes.
The host talking, man. Damn.
So listen, man, we trying to be reasonable with you, and like we asking you simple, basic ass questions, and you walking the dog all around the world instead of just giving us direct answers. And the thing is, when you say diaspora, that means that you probably gonna have some Africans work and do some shit, and you probably gonna have y'all trying to get the diaspora. You trying to get people from Africa and the Caribbean, probably some of y'all own people that fled to the UK and Canada or wherever else to come back and help. Okay,
Yeah.
because let's be honest, y'all don't have people trained and skilled enough and educated enough to actually do these jobs. Okay, let's
Which
not talk
jobs?
about y'all education sector. I'm not trying to make fun of y'all, but I'm just being
Oh my
realistic
God.
because
No, no,
right
no.
now
FBA,
we're
I
talking
don't
about
agree.
nation building. You're not going to overtalk me. Okay, this is what you need to understand when it comes to when we ask you about water. In order for everybody to have access to clean water in every country in Africa, okay, that also means that you need a sewage system. That means you need a plumbing system. Okay, you might have to do some excavations. You need people that can do that kind of work, that can do construction as well. This is a big ass construction project, basically. And it's going to take billions of dollars for the whole African continent to be able to make this happen. You know how many people you got to pay? And time out. And not only that, that means toilets. When I bring up accessible drinking water, that also means that they need sinks. That means they need somewhere to live that has an actual sink. Okay? Because ain't no point of building a water system where you just making water available in the village. Now everybody could just come get it. When I say accessible, that means you should be able to go inside your kitchen, go inside your bathroom, go outside your house, attach a water hose to the side of it and get water. That's what I mean by accessible. Also, that means toilets. They need toilets that have water in them. They should be able to flush them, and that shit should be able to go through a whole sewage system. Sewage system also means you need roads with sewers, with drainage systems as well, so the water can go into the drains and get redistributed, and it goes through a whole system, and the water gets redistributed back to the people. It goes through a filtering process where it goes back to the people. It's a big ass circle of water. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Dude, to even do that, it's going to take, if y'all started on that right now today, it would probably take past 2040 to get the whole project done. So that's all I'm saying. How can Africa become a superpower when y'all have not even mastered simple water? And let's be honest, you also need electricity for this shit to work too.
Yeah,
come on, man.
That's why we created.
What you're saying is not realistic. I think your time steps on it are terrible.
FBA.
Now if you said the year 3,400, it would have made more sense.
I give you
By
a
the year
name.
3,500, y'all could probably become a superpower, but not no 2040.
That's your FBA. FBA. Mark my words, and you will remember this day in 15 years. You remember that someone
in 2040, I'm still gonna be smoking on tether packs in Africa. Listen, hopefully, listen, bro. Listen, here's the thing about me. I don't want to see y'all doing bad. Okay, I'm not one of these. I'm not a hater. I want to see y'all people do well. But in order for that to happen, you need to be realistic. You're not being realistic when you say Africa is gonna become a superpower by 2040, and y'all not gonna start doing the actual work until 2030. Come on, bro.
We have started working, man. That's why I came back.
And that's all. And listen, to be honest, y'all been working for 300,000 years, and y'all still have not mastered water. Listen, and that's the issue. To everybody in there, let me address the room real quick, because I'm getting tether fatigue. Everybody tap the screen, get the likes up to 200K. Grab your daily heart if you have not done so. I only got 18 shares out. It's down to 250 people in here. Please repost out the live. Share it, please. Send some gifts. Gifts the panel. This shit is annoying as fuck. It's not easy dealing with these people. Send some gifts. Gifts the panel. EJ, would you like to say something to this man? Please, go ahead.
I don't want to be too long because a lot of these folks talk about the same crap. Oh, Africa is going to be this, Africa is going to be that. It's been decades since these people be talking that crap. So hopefully by the year 2040, if not 2050, 2060, 2070, or by the year 2578, Africa can finally be something without the Chinese or the European powers being a pundy and just, putting their knees upside their oops. So, we already know what it is when it comes to some of these people that are doing business with these people in these African countries. They have the Chinese, they have the Middle Eastern people over there, they have the Europeans. Everybody's going in Africa and getting their piece. And these people acting like they actually trying to do something, they actually trying to, liberate their people. You might have some of them that's trying to do that, but when some of these people talk about these unrealistic situations that they're trying to put themselves in, Africa with so much with their many resources should be a first world country, but it's truly not due to a lot of things. So I always said that continent has been cursed ever since they sold their people into slavery and just being some of the most obtuse individuals on the face of the earth. So, I'm not rooting against them. I'm not rooting for them. I'm just gonna be neutral. So that being said, I'll land my plane. I don't really
somebody in the comments said Dr. Umar school gonna be open by the time that happens.
Oh, AJ, very nice what you said.
Hell no. Real talk. I got more faith in Dr. Umar opening that school than I got in what you said. Go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, FBA. How do we intend to finance all those projects? It's through our mining project we have right now have. Example, in 2 weeks we'll be negotiating a contract, a $23 billion contract. It's about iron project. And I was speaking with one of the deputy of the mining ministry, of the Minister of Mines from Guinea-Conakry. He told me half of the money they will use it to build roads everywhere in the country. Most of the money comes from the natural resources. We will use it to advance or to implement those projects. It's about 68 projects that we need to implement as 2030. But the first decision we have made, we have taken on Monday is as from 2030, we will stop exporting raw materials. That's the first thing. It's news that I'm giving to you. That will start as from 2030. In the world continent, it will be forbidden to export any raw material. I mean, every company that will need natural resources will be obliged to come to the continent and build a factory and exploit the natural resources and create value on the continent. Sorry, on the African.
So listen, that's what y'all supposed to do. You're supposed to take the profits from from what your company produces, and you're supposed to build the infrastructure with it. The crazy thing is, it's 2026 and y'all just now talking about building roads. Y'all should have did this shit a long fucking time ago. Another thing, if y'all making 23 billion off this deal, because let's be honest, y'all used to $1 billion deals and shit. Y'all minerals been getting extracted by white supremacists and all type of different Europeans and Asians for a long time. So if y'all making 23 billion, that means the white supremacists making 200 something billion off y'all, probably, because for the most part, y'all don't even extract your own resources.
Yeah, that's why we will stop.
And hold on, and time out. Let's be honest. Do you really think that they're gonna take that money and put it into the infrastructure? Are you serious?
Yeah, I believe them.
Listen, you got hope in Africa because you African. I wish y'all the best, but real talk, I don't see that happening.
In some countries, they don't. Yeah, you're right. Like, some countries are very corrupt.
In most of the listen, we could talk about South Africa. South Africa, one of the richest countries and most developed countries over there on the continent, and even that's still considered a third world country. So, so if your country not doing as good as South Africa, then
no, Burkina Faso
you got a long way to go.
Burkina Faso is doing good, very well. There's no corruption there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was in Burkina Faso.
That's because they did a military. Ibrahim Traore did a military coup in order to get them people out of power.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were corrupt.
And listen, he what he's building, the only people that's helping them is Mali and Niger. Those are three people that they're unified with. So I find it funny how you being from Cameroon, you coming up here bringing up Burkina Faso. Y'all not helping them do shit?
Because exactly we have a plan with them. That's their plan is to extend. The plan of the EAS is to extend to other regions.
Listen, if y'all gonna become a world superpower, y'all need to stop depending on Europeans to handle shit for y'all. Y'all should be able to start doing shit y'allself at some point.
That's what I'm doing. That's exactly why I came back, because I said, the job I'm doing, FBA, the job I'm doing, it was a French. We used to do it for the government. I came, I said, no, he needs to go. He needs to go because I can do the job. What I'm doing is, every time there's a mining contract, I negotiate the tax clause in the mining contract.
Did you know that Ibrahim Traore then got almost assassinated like 20 something times?
Yeah. They tried. Yeah.
Right, but you said there's no corruption going on over there.
Because the whiteys want to unalive.
Come on, man. All right, okay. Go ahead, EJ.
Nope. Are we trying to blame the white man? Y'all been doing that way before they even came on the continent. Y'all been getting down for y'all crime with the bamboo sticks, with the fly swatters, with the bee darts and all that stuff way before the YT supremacists came over there. So let's not make those excuses. Y'all been very tribal way before they even tried to indoctrinate those YTGs and statues in y'all mindset. So y'all always had a mindset of being separated against each other instead of just, forming like Voltron. Not to say that everybody's going to be on point, everybody's going to be on control, but a large majority of y'all ain't trying to hear none of that stuff. Only 3 out of the 54 countries in Africa are actually trying to at least do something. You have other countries going against, they so-called African brothers and sisters by bowing down and kissing the feet and the butt crack of the YT Europeaner and the yellow mellow Asian. So I don't want to keep hearing this stuff for these people, man. It just in one end right out the other with these folks.
Listen, Crescent,
Yeah.
I'll have you know that it ain't y'all trying to blame it on white people. Listen, I don't put shit past these white people, excuse me. But here's the thing. There have been Africans that have tried to take him out too. You know, if he's had over 20 assassination attempts on his life.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. And most notably, some guy from the Ivory Coast. I believe he was caught. So so my thing is, you said Africa is going to become a superpower. That means the whole entire continent. You didn't say one country specifically. You said the entire continent. And to be honest, in order for that to happen, y'all can't be out here trying to take each other out politically for that to happen. So that's why I say your claim got a lot of different layers to it. And I'm just looking at it from a realistic point of view. Listen, I want y'all to be great and do whatever you need to do. It doesn't benefit Black Americans at all. If y'all became a superpower today, we don't benefit from that. And we don't need to. We are already the richest melanated people on this earth without y'all being a superpower. And we still gonna be the richest melanated people on this earth, even if y'all become one. Because guess what? America is a superpower. And it's gonna continue to be a superpower. Because Black Americans are here. Yes, our country is not in decline. Our country is not gonna fall. As bad as y'all want it to fall, it ain't.
Sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Don't play big bank take
America been running this shit for a long time, and we gonna keep running it.
Bro, you told me to be realistic, right? Be realistic.
Be realistic. Is America? Time out.
Are you sure the economy of America is not collapsing? Are you sure?
America not.
For the longest.
Wait, time out. Hold on, whoa. Time out. I want you to tell me how America is collapsing. Go ahead. I gotta hear this. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I want you to tell all these Americans in the room how America is collapsing.
You want me to tell you how many American corporations are...
I can't hear. How many...
Let me answer you.
Go ahead. Tell us how America is collapsing. Go ahead.
Do you know how many, just in the office of my brother, how many American corporations come to beg to have access to natural resources? Do you want me to tell you how many?
Are you serious?
Definitely. I'm just talking about that. How desperate they are for natural resources.
Africans for their resources.
I mean, there was even one.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. It's too many people talking at once. I can't hear shit he's saying. EJ, your background kind of
no, this much
staticky.
Man, while I'm talking,
I can't hear you. Your background kind of staticky, bro. EJ.
I had to hit my phone with the fly swat. I'll be back up.
Okay. Crescent, now tell us how America is collapsing.
I told you that. I told you regarding to natural resources. I mean, they want to. They are starting war with Iran, etc. Because they even went to Venezuela to have access to oil because they want more. Because they know it's not enough what they have right now for the next 50 years. They need more.
My God, do you? This is what I need you to understand. When it comes to resources, America is number 2 in the world. If you Google the top 10 countries in the world, who has the most resources? Oh no, Google top 10 countries with the most resources.
And you know that.
I'm speaking. If you Google top 10 countries in the world for natural resources, America is number 2. Russia's number 1. Iran, I believe, is number 3. The only country that's in the top 10 of resources is the Democratic Republic of Congo, coming in at number 9. You can laugh and Google all you want. I'm sorry, you can laugh and giggle all you want, but this is a verifiable fact.
Bro, it's not the truth what you see on
Thank
Google.
God my sis here, because she could just cook you. Ink. What up, sis?
Bro.
How you feeling? Happy. Hold on. Crescent, shut up. Happy birthday to my sister Ink. Yesterday was her birthday. So y'all make it rain on sis. Send her some gifts. Tap the screen. Grab y'all daily hearts. Repost out the live. Wish her a happy birthday down in the chat. Okay. Yesterday was her birthday. And we gonna keep this shit going. So wish our sister a happy birthday.
So what's up, Ish? Hey, Prom.
What's going on, sis?
So he thinks that he one of those Africans that believe that Africa is rich in resources, right?
Look, he also said America's collapsing. Go ahead, sis.
Is he Congolese?
He's from Cameroon, of all places.
No, I'm not. I'm not Congolese. I'm not.
So
I
you
was just saying. Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead and say.
I was just. Yeah, I was just saying that Africa will be the superpower, global superpower, by 2040. It's proven
And how
scientifically. It's
that?
proven. It's proven even
We already
scientifically. It's
debunked you on that.
How is that?
exactly.
How
No,
will
you
you
are
how
not.
will you
You have
sustain
not.
without the resources and the food and the water? You know resources is more than cobalt, right? Because you're
Yeah, of
from.
course. Food. We have everything. Even the most arable lands in
So
the
you
world
had
are in
no.
Africa.
Actually, you don't have the most
60%.
arable land. The most arable land is in America. Why do y'all lie?
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, I'm
Are you
very.
sure? Go on Google. Just Google it and then come back. It's in Africa.
Listen,
We have more
listen,
space.
listen,
We have
listen,
more
man.
space.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. Crescent. This is what you need to
Yeah.
understand. Black Americans and white Americans, not the European ones, we built this country. We have fought in over 38 wars together to keep this country together. We have built this country up economically. America is is a global superpower. We just celebrated our 250th anniversary this past July 4th. And guess what? 250 years from now, we still gonna be running this shit. America's
Are
still
you
gonna be
sure?
number one in the world. America's still gonna be a
Not China?
superpower.
China?
Listen,
What
listen.
about
No,
There's
China?
no.
nothing wrong with
China's
other countries
running
doing
your
well for
country.
themselves, but let's not. America is not in decline. Just because America is doing some immigration reform, because a lot of tethers like to think America's in decline because we doing immigration reform. Do you know that America went through WW1, WW2? America has been through a lot of shit where people said that, and every time we topple, we come out on top. So
This
miss
isn't,
us
and
with
this
the.
isn't our
You
first.
just
This
want America to fall.
this isn't our
Bro,
first
bro.
immigration reform. You do know we did it before, after World War II, when we sent the other immigrants home. But you see the countries with the most arable land.
Yep.
Who's number two?
The USA.
Okay, who's at the bottom?
Australia.
Yep, there. Nigeria is number 8. You're not even close to what America has. Y'all don't even have the water that America has. Do you know that we have hidden springs? We got hot springs in America. Do you have hot springs in Africa?
What is that?
Exactly. You don't even know what that is.
What is that? I'm not English speaking.
You
I'm
you know
more
you know
German and
what's
French speaking.
Now you don't speak English.
you know what's funny about America too? We have a lot of coal mines. You know that is very crucial to having arable land. You don't necessarily need fertilizer. If you just put coal, crushed up coal, charcoal
Wow.
on top of the land, it can get it's nutrient dense for
FBA,
centuries.
what
I'm
is
talking about
springs?
thousands of years. You do know that.
Hold on. And look, sis, I just
Oh,
looked
and
up the hot
the
springs.
crazier part is, how would he have the most arable land when the Amazon is in South America?
Not sure. Boiling point.
The
Boiling
Amazon
point.
is literally one of the most crucial forests that we need in this earth. If the Amazon ever disappeared, everybody would unalive. It's like the bees of the world. If the bees disappear, everybody would unalive, because 88% of the medicine that we have in this world comes from the Amazon. You need
Yeah.
those exotic plants,
Yeah.
those exotic animals that they have there.
Yep.
You need those. So how is Africa gonna top that?
Another thing. Another thing.
How has China topped
Hold on.
America? Can
Hold
you
on. Another
explain
thing.
how?
Another thing. Just to add this in, I looked it up. Africa does have hot springs, but they don't have as many as the United States.
They don't have as much fresh water
What
either.
is that? Hot spring. What is that?
Dude, a hot spring. Look, man. A hot spring
Oh, in
is
Spanish. Can you tell me in Spanish? Because Spanish is I can understand. What is hot
So you
springs?
understand
okay.
arable
He being
land,
passive
but you don't
aggressive.
understand hot
Listen,
springs.
I'm not gonna talk to you in Spanish. We speak English, okay? We don't need. I don't need to speak all these different languages. If you have an issue with the language we speaking, go to one of them Mexican panels.
No, no.
and you can
like
still
He
like
Spanish
wanted
you
to
to
them.
learn
said.
English. That's why he came. You know, I'm
Hot
learning
Springs
English through
is
you guys.
English.
Hot Springs, Hot Springs.
It's
In
called a
German
hot
speak.
spring.
He don't have it in his country. That's why he don't know what it is.
So you're embarrassing yourself.
My country is not French, English speaking. We speak French, so it's different.
Whoop de doo.
English name.
Dude, a hot spring ain't nothing but a body of water that has hot water in it. That's all it is.
And what is okay?
You don't know what hot water is. He ain't never had
FBA,
a day in his life.
FBA. Do you know what I'm saying? You are collapsing America because wow, I saw so many American corporations
America. Don't do that,
begging
man.
to have
America ain't
access to,
collapse, sir.
begging to have mining titles here. There are so many. I met even the mining minister. He told me he has so many American.
Let me ask you a question. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Begging to have mining titles.
Hey, okay. Since you want to talk resources, let's talk money. Because I love talking about money. Let's say y'all extract resources.
Yes.
But y'all don't sell them to anybody. What good are your resources then?
I don't. Can you repeat your question?
My God, it's simple. So time out. You're saying, listen, countries make money off what they can produce, not taxing their citizens. Okay? Tax money is actually supposed to be used for the infrastructure.
I'm a tax lawyer, so I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You a lawyer, you a farmer, you a politician, you a king, you everything. Listen,
But
I'm a tax lawyer. That's my profession.
Listen, man. Here's my question.
Yeah.
You acting like the USA need y'all. You need the USA more than we need you. Do you know how much USAID money that the USA has been giving each African country? It's 54 countries over there.
Do you think we need USA money?
And why is it that every time I fucking talk, you start talking? That ain't how this shit work, man. I'm not finna fight with you over the microphone. Because whenever you talking, I try to be quiet, bro. Show some respect up here, bro. You're not finna keep over talking me. You up here mumbo jumboing anyway, and I'm really over this shit. My point is this, bro. You saying that America's begging for y'all resources. America not begging nobody for nothing. That's first and foremost, okay? People want to do business with America. They want to do business with the USA because we have one of the largest consumer markets in the world. You know what that means? That means the citizens have money. Let's say you don't sell your resources to nobody outside of Africa. Guess what? The people in Africa can't afford no $30,000 gold chains, gold rings. What the fuck that citizens in Africa gonna do with cobalt? What are the citizens in Africa gonna do with marble? I mean, yes, they can acquire it to a certain degree, but the thing is, if you're talking about becoming a global superpower, that means that you have to do business with other countries. You're gonna have to import and export things. Corn is not even indigenous to Africa. Y'all just got corn 500 years ago thanks to trading with Europeans. Okay? My point of saying that is y'all can start feeding y'all own people because of the business that you're doing with people outside of your continent. That's what being a superpower is about. You have to do business with people outside of your country. Listen, or your continent. Listen, my thing is y'all should be y'all already got control over all y'all resources, minerals and resources that's in the ground.
Yeah.
All of y'all should be extracting them by yourself, but you're not. Y'all haven't even started extracting y'all own resources at 100% level yet across the entire continent. Now, so you need to work on that first before you start talking about becoming a superpower. Also, when it comes down to business, even if y'all extracting y'all own resources at 100% rate, you still have to think about business-minded way. Wouldn't it make sense to sell resources to the USA, to sell resources to Europe, in the UK, Russia, China, whoever wants them? That brings money into your economy. And that little plan you talking about becoming a superpower, it becomes more realistic. Because now you got customers buying the shit that your continent produce. It's really simple.
Yeah.
So listen, you could act like y'all gonna bar people out from buying y'all resources, it's only gonna put you in a box. You never gonna become a resource. A world power with hoarding all your resources for yourself and just dispersing them amongst African countries. Your citizens don't even got enough money to afford none of that shit. What the hell are they gonna do with coal?
That's right. That's why I announced to you that.
So stop acting like people need you. You
We
need to
stop
do business with
exporting
other countries
resources
if you're gonna
in
become
2
a
years. In
fucking
3 years.
resource, goofy.
In 2030, we will stop it.
You're not gonna be a superpower by the year 2040. America is not on a decline. You tethers just wish that was true because y'all can't stand America.
No,
And the only reason
wish
why
you the
y'all
best,
mad
man.
at the USA, and I don't know why y'all so mad at the USA. You do understand that the USA did not colonize
FB, I'm
Africa,
not.
right? Listen, are you hearing me?
I love the USA.
Okay, you're right. You love the USA, but you want it to fall. Time out. You do understand that America did not colonize Africa, right?
But that's just why they don't like the USA.
I don't
Do y'all
understand why they
understand?
so mad at the USA. The
No,
USA never
y'all don't
took
get
shit
it,
from
do
y'all.
y'all? Do y'all not understand why they don't like the USA? And think about it. Every country that colonized Africa is located where?
In Europe, it was all them European countries
Who's
that
missing in Europe?
who's missing?
Yeah, who's missing in Europe?
What you
But
mean, like
only
out of all
found
the
in
countries that
yeah,
colonized them?
who's missing in Europe but only found in America?
The white Americans.
No.
What?
The white Americans are European. We're not in Europe. That's why they want us to collapse. Those people can't stand us. They love the white tea people. We know that. When they come here, they band with them. They marry them. No, it's true. We are the only people that are not in Europe that you can't find there. They wanted to collapse because they want us to have their type of life. These people are so jealous. This is the plight of the Hamite. These people are mad. That's what it literally is. But what I want to ask the question is, out of all of the resources that y'all have in Congo, because it's not all of y'all, what are y'all going to do without water and produce? I'm going to show you another picture, because what does all of that mean without anything to feed your people?
And can you ask a question? Let me answer. You ask me a question. Let me just answer you.
You see how much water and arable land that America has? We have water, forests,
Yeah,
river
we have
systems.
it. We have it too
Y'all
in
don't have
Africa.
as many as we do. We have millions of rivers. You have, we don't know, because y'all people
can
be
I ask you a
starving and
question?
unaliving from the things that y'all don't have.
Can
So
I ask
what
you a
does it
question?
mean? What does it mean to have resources in Congo like cobalt? Because that's all they really give to the world, because we got these phones, but they can't feed their people. What does that do for you? You can't eat cobalt.
Okay. I have two questions for you. Okay, I'll first answer your question. Why are you thinking there's not food in the Congo, in Africa? There's a lot of food.
Never said it
A
was.
lot.
Never said it wasn't. But in mass, it's not,
There's a
because y'all
lot of
be.
food.
Here's the thing
I'm,
about
I'm,
it. Y'all
I'm
be
even
in
eating here better than in Germany.
You be famished. If you had the food that you need, wait, hold on, because you
I
said why do
even
we
eat.
not? The crazier thing is, we know there's food there, but it's not in mass, and it's not enough to feed
It's not
everybody
in
in your.
mass.
No, it's not.
I even eat here better than in Germany. What are you talking
No, it's
about?
not. Because if that was
I
the
even
case,
eat here better than in Germany.
really, because if that was the case, then why do y'all be
What are
starving?
you talking about? I eat here
What y'all
even
talking
better.
about? The way that y'all lie about y'all countries is weird. We talk to y'all
I'm
people
not
all the
lying.
time. No, you
Go and
are.
look Cameroon.
I've seen Cameroon. Y'all are starving.
We
We
have a
talk
lot
to
of food here.
Cameroonians. Remember, what's that boy name that used to come up here with the twins? Red, what was his name again?
Wow.
The boy that had the twins that was living in Ireland. I forget his name. He's from Cameroon. He even fled Cameroon to go live in Ireland, of all places, Dublin, because he's Stringer. Thank you, Miss Lady K. We speak to Cameroonians all the time. That man was starving. Actually, his mama was starving, so she fled to another country.
It's poor. I mean, there are also
Yeah,
poor
so
people.
so what do you mean if it's poor? It's not because y'all don't have money. It's because you
There are poor
cannot
people in
provide.
America too. It's a poor.
No, you're just poor because y'all can't provide the food source that you need.
No.
That's
You
true.
can say that.
That is
No,
true.
no. I live here, and what do you think I left Germany for? Because life here is better.
You left. You see the key word? You left for Germany. Why
I
did you go to
left
Germany?
Germany. I live in
Why
Africa
did you go to
because life
Germany?
here is better.
Why did you
Huh?
go to Germany?
I was born in Germany, born
Why were
and
you
raised in
born in
Germany.
Germany?
Because my father was a diplomat by the
No, he
time.
wasn't.
He was.
The thing about it is, a lot of y'all don't live in y'all countries because it's not conducive to y'all
I'm not an
to
immigrant.
stay alive. It's not.
FBA, please tell her who am I. My father was diplomat at the time in the 80s.
I mean, that's what you claim.
That's what, and you know what's even crazier? Our diplomats do not.
Hemming, I
Our
can prove it to
diplomats
you.
do not live abroad. That's the wilder part.
You
Our
asking me like I know
politicians.
you.
Our
Let me
politicians
show you.
don't.
Let me show you.
I don't care about that. This the point I'm making that he doesn't understand. Your diplomats and politicians do not live in y'all country, and that speaks volumes. Our diplomats do not do that. You know what's even crazier? The Prince of England fled to America. Do y'all remember that? And guess who paid for him to stay? Tyler Perry paid for him to stay in his mansion. So if America was
Can
doing
you
so
repeat?
bad, why would we have a monarch in our midst if America was doing so bad? He in California living his best life. Him and his wife and their kids. Why do we have a Prince of England living amongst us if America's doing so bad? Why did he flee from his country to mine? His brother was just
Who
here a
said you
couple
are
of
living bad? Who said
months
that?
ago.
Who said you are living bad?
You just
No.
said that America's failing, but why is a prince here? If America's failing, he would know more than you would know. He would know more than your daddy would know, who you claim is a diplomat. He's a freaking prince. His big brother is next in line to be crowned king. Why wouldn't he know America is failing if he came here? Why wouldn't he go to another
My
European
goodness,
country?
my goodness, my goodness, my goodness.
Is that making sense to you, Red? Like I gotta ask, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it don't make
To answer
sense.
your question,
Why would they send Prince Harry
America.
into a situation where he would unalive if America was gonna fall?
Well, let me answer you. The fact that your economy is collapsing does not prevent me to travel to your
Dude,
country and
how is
come
our
and stay.
timeout? How is our economy collapsing?
I told you why. I told you exactly how it's collapsing, and you are more. You know
Our
exactly what I'm
President
saying.
Trump just cut off Nigeria money. He just told them he not giving them no more money until they handle that situation between the Muslims and the Christians out there.
What you talking
If
about?
America collapsing, why do y'all keep accepting hundreds of millions of dollars from us at a time?
The money go to the pockets of some governments. I mean,
It goes to the pockets of your daddy because he a diplomat, right? That's how your daddy was able to live in
it's
Germany.
not that they don't.
So now there you go. You just told on your daddy. So that's how he was able to live in Germany. Majority of y'all presidents live abroad. They send their children to schools in different countries, and they do it by using the money that they get from other countries, that government aid from other countries that are supposed to assist the people. They put it in their pockets. That's why you was able to grow up in Germany and not suffer like the rest of the people from your country.
Look, yeah.
Look who fled.
He know. That's why his ass got up out of here. We didn't had enough of his ass. He been up here for like an hour. He all over the place.
Ate his ass up.
Yeah, you did, sis. Big shout out to you. He know. That's how he got in the position that he in. Remember he showed us his crib before? Yeah, that's how you
He
able
told
to
us
live
everything
comfortable
about
in
his
Africa.
father. He able to live great because his daddy stole that money, and that's sad. Because the people from his country, is he from Congo?
No, he from Cameroon.
The Cameroonian people are suffering. Remember, we used to get on Stringer all the time, and that's because of his father.
Yep. People like his daddy. And then he said he owns some type of company, and he paid them people pretty much the bare minimum to work for him. At least that's what he claimed. I don't believe nothing these tellers be saying.
Yeah, he said 200 a year.
He
Remember?
sure did. You right, Prime and Red. He sure did tell us that they make $200 a year, and that's enough for them.
Well, it was like $200 a month or something. It wasn't much.
But $200 a month is not enough for nobody.
Yeah, that ain't enough. That ain't even enough for the shoes on our feet over here in the
What's
USA.
crazy is it's not even enough for him, but he gonna pay them in the villages because he's feel like, oh, they live in the village. Because that's what he kept telling us. They live in a village. They don't need all this. Who's to say they don't?
Exactly. And then the thing is, we not up here trying to listen. I don't want to see nobody doing bad. Okay, I don't want to see the kids in Africa eating termites and eating the stuff that they be eating. I actually want them to do better for their children. All right, our children don't go through that. Even the poor people in America don't eat that kind of shit. If they do, they got some type of mental illness. But we not saying that we want to see these people do bad, but bruh, because look, whether they doing bad or good, it don't benefit us. You know the crazy thing, even when they doing bad, it benefits them because the whole world been giving these people money forever. So if you're doing good, whoop-de-doo. We don't care. Like we don't HATE you. So like we don't want to see you doing bad, but be realistic. Come on now. Tanobu said that he trying to make Nigeria $1 billion country by like 2050. I mean $1 trillion country, because they don't got not $1 trillion country, family. Meanwhile, we spend trillions annually. We make trillions annually. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you gonna become a world power, global superpower, when y'all not united, right? And then on top of that, y'all don't even got $1 trillion countries yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like I said, even if that do happen, that don't benefit Black Americans at all. We're not African. We don't want to live in Africa. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to start no businesses there. We don't want to do nothing over there. So we don't really care if y'all do. Whoop-de-doo. America's still going to be richer than you. I mean, China's rich. Russia's rich. It's a lot of different countries that's rich. Whoop-de-doo. So what? That don't benefit Black Americans.
And Crypto Dougie said the best thing, that he said you can't be a superpower without a military, and that's true. A lot of them do have people that have pews, but they don't have military power.
So they don't even manufacture. A lot of them don't even manufacture their own weapons or
Remember he
adequate
seen that
enough
dude in
weapons
Nigeria? They
to
weapons
defend
was
your stuff.
they had them little bogus weapons, them little them janky little pews that they was creating in that factory. But it's true. They don't even have a military power. If you think about it, it's like Cat Williams said. What where he was like, insurgents is code word for them. He was like, what do they uniform look like?
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing.
You can't
I
even tell
mean,
me what their uniform is.
yeah, and the thing is, if you're gonna become a global superpower, that means the whole continent got to come together and have an army that protects every single country.
Somebody said they got slingshots.
Black American
Red, I want to say
Radio,
one thing.
what's going on?
What's good, brother? What's good? Happy birthday, Inc.
Thank you, Black American Radio.
What's up, Ishmael?
Everybody keep
Fine,
tapping the
fine.
screen. Everybody keep tapping the screen.
Oh, thank you.
Repost out
Yeah,
the
I want to
live.
Smokina.
Yeah, I want to say I've trained African troops. I've trained African troops. They are the most pathetic fighters
God.
on earth. Smokey, why are you
Hold on,
talking while I'm
you next,
talking?
you next, Smokey.
Good Lord, damn. I'm not in the mood, right? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go
just
ahead,
woke up.
Radio.
I'm not in the mood. But yeah, I've trained African troops. They are the most pathetic fighters in the world. They're worse than Middle Eastern fighters. So that's what I actually was in the queue to ask them. I was like, how are you guys going to be a superpower when you guys haven't even hit a GDP of 1 trillion yet? America, we're at 32 trillion. That's our GDP. We're at 32 trillion. And I was going to ask them, what military is going to make you guys a superpower? Like, for real. If you see Nigerian forces using pews, our special operations teams help train them before in the past. It's hilarious. I'm actually going to post a video of that too, because it's the most pathetic thing ever.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy? Speaking of Nigeria and they like military, they be calling on the USA to handle their problems because they can't even handle. They can't even. I'm speaking. They can't even handle Boko Smokey. Now, be a respectful side chick. I'm speaking, sweetheart. We gonna come to you next. Give me 1 second. Speaking of Nigeria, they military calls on the USA when they need problems. Y'all remember that they needed our help on Christmas Day. We had to put belt of their ass to them Boko Haram dudes because they couldn't do it themselves. They can't even handle their bandit problem out there. They go around, terrorizing the the Christians and the Muslims out there. You know what I'm saying? And kidnapping children and women and shit. And listen, I know this conversation might sound harsh to some. Listen, not every part of Africa is messed up. It's parts that are beautiful. It's parts that are okay. But for the most part, it's not. Okay, most of those countries you can live off $1 or $2 or $3 US per day. That's pathetic. Okay, Africa got a long way to go. Africa not gonna become no superpower by the year 2040. Black American Radio, you got anything else you want to add before we move on to my South African side chick?
No, I'm actually going to drop down. I was coming up to ask him that, but he fled.
No,
so I'm going to drop
stay,
back
sure.
down.
stay.
So that
I swear to
appreciate
God,
you,
I'm
bro.
not against anybody. Stay.
Okay, for sure. Big shout out to you, brother. Thanks for coming up. Now he don't ever stay up for long. Smokey, what's going on? Why you up here giggling? Y'all tethered. Y'all be real ticklish, man. I don't know who be tickling y'all in the background, but like it's crazy how many of y'all come up on these panels just laughing and giggling.
Hey, the tickle each other is the best invention ever.
Yeah, it is because y'all. What's so funny, Smokey?
What's funny is that it actually tickles me that you are a predominantly black African country, but you cry to Trump for help?
We not a black African country.
No, you motherfucker.
What are you talking about, Smokey?
You talking about Nigeria?
Wait. Right. So with that being said,
can you clarify what you said though? Because come on now, Smokey.
I think she's talking about Nigeria.
Trump of all people, the fuck?
Yeah, on Christmas Day, he dropped that boom boom.
When you are supposed to be slaughtering a goat or something, you are crying to a white man who has called every African country a shit show for help? Come on, man.
Of Nigerians? I thought you was pro Nigeria. What happened?
That doesn't mean they should be dumb.
No, she didn't. She said that they came at her. The Nigerians be eating Smokey.
Yeah, but still, they're my people though.
They your people though?
What can I do?
I think you Nigerian.
What the fuck? I'll be damned before I become one. Cause
you
sure be laying up with they men.
You will lay with one, and you're gonna have a South Nigerian, but you don't want to be Nigerian.
If you lay up with them, shit, you become them, shit.
You don't have a South Nigerian.
My brother said, whatever you do, you're gonna have children that have ghost DNA, and that has scared me for the rest of my life.
Okay, Smokey, let's get on with the conversation.
Yeah, the conversation is that fuck you.
Who you talking to?
Because you
who you talking to?
I mean, in general, not you, Daddy. But what I'm trying to say is, how are you presenting? How are you presenting American military that consists of 90% white, 3% foreigners being Nigerians, and then the rest being black Americans? How the fuck do you actually believe that anything that America benefits from Africa has helped you as an indigenous native black American? You can't believe that. And don't take it from me. I'm just a 304 who's drunk and looking for Red's attention. I'm just saying. How the fuck has the white supremacy been able to oppress you directly and loot from me directly and indirectly while you are supposed to lead whatever it is that's considered America right now? But here you are, literally watching white people favoring these immigrants before you.
So, Smokey, you came up here just for my attention and to piss off the Nigerians?
I don't want your attention.
But you just said you wanted my attention.
This is the military is 96% white?
Yes.
And that's not true.
You are completely off. I don't know what
96%,
I don't know what you smoking on.
96% minus whatever you present to me.
It's not 96% white.
What percentage?
It's 67% white now.
Hey, did you know? You know there's Smokey? Hold on. You know there's a running joke that the black branch of the army is of the military is the army, right? It's almost 50% black people, black Americans in the U.S. Army.
And Smokey, I'll have you know that white people in this country are actually set to become the minority by 2045, 2050. So it's actually going to be more melanated people in this country than white people because they have very low birth rates and they're not reproducing the way that they're supposed to because white men are out here shooting blanks pretty much. Their genetic recessive genes are, everything's coming to fruition for them. They're going extinct, really. So, yeah, you're wrong.
They always drop me. Can I say something?
Send a money gun if y'all want to drop her, by the way.
You always
send a money gun if you want to drop Smokey.
So let me get this straight. So 50% of black Americans being American military are deflowering.
Goddamn, that was quick.
No. That's only in one branch. You know there's multiple branches.
Asian and African girls.
So you do know that the army is one branch.
They paid to get our ass dropped. Go ahead, sis.
They be knowing so much about America and so little, which is funny to me. We have multiple branches of the military.
Yeah, you got the Navy, the Air Force.
Hey, look, we got the Space Force, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marine Corps. These people don't know that. And my grandfather was in the Marines.
Mm-hmm.
And then it breaks down. We be having different things. So we some of our people, they go to the Coast Guard. So we can't say for sure, but a lot of black people do go to the Army.
Yeah, and
Miss Lady P and her husband was in the military. Remember, he was special ops. Like some of our people choose different branches.
Yeah, I remember that night. He was telling us about how they was eating. Oh my God, what was they eating?
Look, it's our people in the audience. They saying that they are coming because we got some Coast Guards, we got some Army Rangers, we got some Marines too.
Yeah, people in my family was in the military. My oldest brother was in the military. Shout out to him. Shit, that's how I got my Navy Federal bank account. God damn it, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit.
Hey, that's how I got mine too. But
yeah, your family got to be in the military in order to do that. But
hey, look, somebody else daddy in the Air Force. See, we don't just choose one. But that running joke that the Army is the black base of the military is true. But some of us do branch off and then go to different they go to different branches.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that these people try to shame our people for even working for ICE. This is our country. We got every right to protect the borders and things like that. Africans in Africa don't even want illegal immigrants invading their country. Okay, even immigrants in Africa, Africans on the continent don't want people coming to their country and then them being put over them. So we not wrong for feeling the same way. Another thing, they try to shame our people for being in the military. Oh, you're in a white man's army. Gee, they don't understand our position. We don't serve the U.S. military and be in these positions, working for ICE or things like that to serve white interest.
Mm-hmm.
We do it because our ancestors built this country. When it comes to us being in the military, there's honestly nobody more patriotic. We there to actually protect the rights that everyday Americans, have. We not there to push to hurt people and harm people. That's what white people have done historically with their military. Black Americans don't do that. We wholeheartedly want to serve the country, not oppress people. So we're not gonna let people shame us for our people being in the military either. Go ahead, family. I'm gonna find somebody else to let up while we speak.
Tamika said it best. Tamika said the benefits are great, and that's one of the number one reasons why our people even join the Army, for the benefits and the resources. And Solon Pisces says we need the jobs and we built this country. But if you think about it too, on top of that, they be making promises that they don't keep for black soldiers. They when they were doing the, what is it called? The GI Bill, white people were benefiting over black people. Our people came back from them WARs and didn't get nothing, but those white people got those things. But there's not a WAR that was fought on this soil and abroad that Black Americans haven't fought in. We've literally fought in every single one, including the Revolution, the American Revolution, 1776, when we became a country, including the Civil WAR. And they mixed up the truth about who were Confederates and who were Union soldiers, because a lot of Black Americans were Confederates. These people lied about a lot of things. We are the most patriotic. We are the most American. No other people that live in America can claim that they fought in every WAR, but we can, and it's documented.
And another thing to add on to that, do y'all know how many immigrants, anchor babies, have joined the U.S. military? We got Africans and Caribbeans who are in the U.S. military. Now, ain't that treasonous? Y'all claim America and did all this and that to you. Then why are y'all fellow Africans in the U.S. military? That's actually should be treasonous to you. We're serving our country. We're not Africans. We're not immigrants. We're not anchor babies. It's a difference between us being in the military and you fleeing here or being anchored here and joining our military. Thank you, Smokey, for coming up.
And it's
we'll catch you
treasonous
later.
for a Haitian to leave Haiti and go to another country. So joining the army, man, that's like double whammy. You deciding that you're going to fight against your own country. They can't, even in their constitution, they're not allowed to leave Haiti and go take up citizenship in someone else's country.
And then you know what's so crazy? These people don't got no morals. I'm going to be honest. When it comes down to money, they will do anything for money. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. They sold millions of people. As long as they can benefit financially, their morals go out the window. With that being said, we got a tether in the comments that said they do it for benefits, obviously. So you will sell your soul just for money. I would never flee to somebody else's country and join that army if I felt like that. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even flee to another country if I felt like they was oppressing my people. Damn sure wouldn't join a military so you can keep oppressing my people back where I came from. I don't care what benefits you offering. That's just the man in me.
Tamika
So
said it too.
that says a lot about your people, that you would join an army that you claim oppresses you and imperializes your nation just for money. You can go get a job and get benefits. You don't have to join the military and get benefits. I thought y'all work hard. Go get a job with benefits. Come on, man.
Tamika
That's not no good excuse. You a coward.
It's a fast track to the green card. And I think that too, though. I think a lot of them think by joining the military it fast track their way into staying into our country for good. And that's not true. If you want to understand why I think that's not true, because obviously we see that happening all the time and y'all don't get the green cards y'all want. But look at what's happening to the Kenyans in Russia. The same thing. They were promised these money and a better life in Russia. And guess what the Russians are doing to them Kenyans? They putting them on the front lines and forcing them to unalive for Russia. And they just showed a video.
You there, sis? Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I just got a call. But they just showed a video on the news, and it's heartbreaking, though, because what they doing to these Kenyan people is horrible. They're shocking them with electricity, the ones that are crying and want to go back home, and forcing them to sleep out in the snow. It's horrible.
Wow.
Like you can look it up. They putting them in these electric chairs and forcing them to take the pain, and they whipping them and they forcing them to sleep outside, and they not feeding them, and then they keeping them on the front lines.
Wow. That's crazy.
And the ones that are passed away, their parents want their bodies back. Naturally, they would want their bodies back. They're not even sending them back. So they don't have nothing to bury.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. But see, this what we talking about. Eero said that they're economic opportunists. Yes, they are. But I'm gonna be honest. I mean, that's why they flee to other people's countries, right? Because they want more opportunity. I can understand you leaving because you want access to, jobs, education, healthcare, government benefits, things like that. You want to be protected, right? But to actually serve in another country's military that you claim is oppressing your people, that's ridiculous. And honestly, I find that treasonous. I would never do nothing against Black Americans. Like, I'm being totally honest. You couldn't pay me to betray my people. Even if you paid me, I would not take the money. You can pay me $1 million to hurt my best friend. I don't want the money. All money ain't good money. I'm a street nigga. I done changed my life, but I done been in the streets before. I done got locked up because I done sold some shit to a damn undercover nigga done set me up and all this kind of shit. All money ain't good money. You understand? Why I gotta sell my soul for this money? I can't live with myself knowing I'm finna harm a nigga who I've been knowing and been in the trenches with forever just for some money. I can't backdoor nobody I love, not for no money. I wouldn't backdoor him for free because that's just not who I am. You couldn't pay me to do it and I won't do it for free. So them coming here and joining the military and doing things that hurts their own country, bro, I don't respect that. And then you know what their excuse is? I was born in America. I'm American. Well, what about your family in Africa? You still African. You do know that, right? But listen, not only do the Africans do it, the Europeans do it, the Caribbeans do it, the Latinos do it too. They claim the same shit. Oh, the USA this, the white people that. But you join the US military though. Come on, man. That shit don't make no sense to me. It don't. But I guess when it come to money, these people will do anything. They will do anything. Nope, you getting dropped. Anybody to come up here and come on tea time automatically, you getting dropped. And you ain't coming up. You do not have enough followers anyway. Smokey, I don't know what you want. I think you just bored, sweetheart. I don't think you really want anything. I don't know what you want exactly. But big shout out to the family. Look, yeah.
I got done.
Go ahead, sis.
This is to whoever in the comments mad. This is a news thing, so they're not gonna show anything too bad. But they saying a bunch of crazy stuff to these people. Just watch.
This disturbing video appears to show an African recruit in the Russian army with a landmine strapped to his chest. He is being ordered to storm Ukrainian positions on the front lines.
I did see it. It is so traumatizing. Francis is my son.
Francis is among a growing number of African men fighting for Russia in Ukraine. I've spoken to about a dozen of them from Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, and Nigeria, who say they were forced into the Russian army and onto the front lines with barely any training. How long was the training?
3 weeks.
Many told me they were offered
3 weeks is crazy.
Jobs like drivers or electricians, and the money was good.
They are lying to people. The money that they tell people they are paying, that is not true.
Most of the African fighters in Ukraine told me they are desperate to escape, but there's no way out. They feel trapped in a war with countless casualties and even racism from their Russian commanders.
You need to escape or you die. There's only two ways.
God damn. So look, we love TikTok Shop. Let me say this real quick. We love TikTok Shop. That video was played for news and educational purposes. Nobody was harmed during the making of that video. Nobody was harmed. Nothing like that. We're speaking to our audience about news. Okay. But go ahead. So she want to break that down.
They strapped a mine on that man and told him he
that
had
shit
to
crazy
run in front of the Ukrainian soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
That's just to the African in the comments who said I was lying. No, I was watching the news and I seen it. And it got a lot worse. They was shocking them people in them chairs. They was doing a lot because people was crying. I mean, naturally, they trained you for 3 weeks. They promised you something else and they put you in a uniform and told you to fight for their country that you're not from. And now you already know that there's no way out. All of the people that they didn't got and they tricked gonna probably eventually end up unaliving.
Yeah, we love TikTok Shop. Like I said, that video was played for news and educational purposes. I don't know why these people don't think that Africans go to other people's countries and join the military. That's very much true. As you can see, not only are they in the military in the USA, they also in the military in Russia as well and other places. Hey, Geneva?
Huh?
Geneva, are you there?
What in the hell? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am at work. I don't know what happened.
Thank you for tapping the screen. We appreciate you. She like, what the hell?
Hey, but what the saddest part too though is they could do so much better. These people can band together and have their own things, but they keep fleeing to everybody else's country and they getting tricked. You think these people gonna save you? They not gonna save you. These are the same countries that then colonized y'all.
Who is this? Brit?
Yep.
Where you from?
Originally, I'm born.
Where's your family from?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia?
Yes, sir.
You born in the USA?
Nope.
You don't gotta call me sir. It's all good. Just call me Red. I'm Red.
Cool. All right. So yeah, I wasn't born here.
That's fine. What brings you in? What you want to talk about?
Just kind of wanted to look at the prompt. It says, "Why are Africans trying to force?" Why was my mic turned off?
I'm so sorry. I was trying to mute myself and I muted you on accident. Go ahead.
So it says, "Why are Africans trying to force Africa on FBAs?" Okay, the first thing we should get into is the fact that Africans didn't give African Americans that name. It was your own, which was Jesse Jackson, who gave you guys
and
the name.
it was a girl too. It wasn't just Jesse Jackson.
Yeah,
it was a Trinidadian woman who wasn't us. She
Who's
banded with him.
Who's a Trinidadian woman?
She banded with him, and I'm finna give you her name because I'm finna show you exactly who did it. She's the one who told him that we should be called African American because it would help her
And
too.
he followed her.
Yeah.
Trinidadian woman that wasn't there. Okay, cool. So I
Yes.
just wanted to get the name.
She was there.
Let me get the name so I can look it up real quick.
Okay,
Just
sure.
let me know.
I'm sorry. I stepped away. I was just feeding my child.
Okay.
What did she say? What did she say about African American?
The people who gave you the name, because it wasn't an African.
Your phone going in and out.
Even if it was a Trinidadian woman, it wasn't an African anyway. But yeah.
So
it was
you brought up African American to say what now?
Because I'm reading the prompt. It says who forced it on.
Yeah.
you
So
guys,
her name
and
is
it
Ramona
wasn't
Edelin.
Ramona.
Like I
How do you
said,
spell that?
her name was Ramona Edelin. It's Edelin. She's from Trinidad.
Sorry.
Edelin. She was an activist and academic, and she persuaded Jesse Jackson to use the term African American in the late 80s because she knew it would benefit her too. The point we're making is not just Africans, it's people that are outside of our group that are trying to force us to band together with all of you. It doesn't make sense for you. You're from St. Lucia. If a Trinidadian told you to call yourself Trinidadian Lucian together, would you do that? A Trinilucian? Would you be a Trinilucian?
No, if that was back then.
Would you be a Trinilucian though?
Again, we don't have much choice.
Answer the question today. If a Trinidadian told you
today.
Okay. So why the hell do y'all think we want to be African Americans where everybody can fall under that broad term? You can be considered an African American because you can check it off on paper. So if you don't even want to be a Trinilucian, we damn sure don't want to be African Americans because that's not who we are.
Okay, I had to look into Ramona real quick. Okay, it says she has been named one of the most influential Black Americans by Ebony. And Ebony is the monthly American lifestyle magazine. Right. Okay, so what I'm reading into here,
can you stop chewing while you talking to us? If you
I'm not
chewing
gum,
can you kind of take it out for a second or something?
I'm not chewing nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds like you chewing something.
You know why they named her a Black American? You're checked off if you get arrested or if you go to a job or whatever, you're gonna be considered a what?
Again, I'm reading from.
I'm telling you. I know you're being.
I don't care what you guys say.
You're being condescending and you're reading because the
I'm
girls.
reading straight from.
And for anybody who doesn't know, Ramona is the lady. Ramona is the lady that was going against Tupac, and they was having this back and forth in the 90s, by the way, so y'all can know who he called her the B word, because she was basically coming at Black Americans. She's never liked our people, but if y'all ever want to find out the
Is
lady
she African or Caribbean?
She's Caribbean. But
Right,
she's
so she's
listed
not a
as
Black American.
She's
So
listed as
she's
Black
not.
American, and that's the point I'm making. If this
She's
girl,
not a.
if she takes up a job, Brit is going to be seen as a Black American, even though she's St. Lucian.
These
Can I
people are
just
not
say
Black
that I love
Americans.
how.
Whose fault
Sorry,
is that?
Larry.
Because this is what I'm trying to see, right?
I
Because let me
So no, hey,
hold on, ma'am.
let me explain something real quick,
You're
right?
not gonna explain nothing. I'm speaking.
Just real quick, because
I'm speaking.
No.
No, let me speak real quick, y'all. Let me just give me 1 second, Ishmael. When it comes to this African American thing, Jesse Jackson and this tether that Sus brought up, conspired to erase Black Americans' history here by having us reclassified as Black Americans. You better believe that a lot of Black Americans did not agree with this reclassification. That's first and foremost, okay? 1 second.
We actually have ink. I'm sure you have them. We
I'm
have
sorry.
been.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking to my baby real quick. Listen, here's the thing. I'm sorry, Ish. You just give me 1 second. And the reason why it's erasure, African American is a term of erasure. Okay, so that was forced on our people. We didn't have a choice about that. But see, in context, when I say why is it being forced on Black Americans, I'm talking about the Africans and Caribbeans who keep coming up on our TikTok panels and getting all on in our comments and even talking amongst themselves, calling us Africans. We literally got people coming up here day in and day out, panel after panel. You're African, you're African, you're African. That's what we talking about. We ain't even talking about the term African American, but since you want to bring it up, we'll have you know that real, true Black Americans, the only Black Americans here, descendants of United States chattel slavery, not the fake ones. Actually, y'all don't even consider Black Americans. To me, I won't even say that. Black Americans, descendants of U.S. chattel slavery, the freedmen, we don't even go by that term unless
tell
we
me where
filling out. I'm
she's
speaking. You
Trinidadian.
will not overtalk me, little girl. We don't even use that term, African American, in our households. We don't go around saying, I'm an African American. I'm an African American. And if you catch a Black American saying that, you can mute your mic because you're not going to interrupt me. I'll mute myself or I'll pass the mic when I'm done. Thank you. We don't even go around saying that. In our households, even amongst our friends, if any of you Africans or Caribbeans really be around us, you know that we don't say that we Africans or that we African American. And real talk, if you are from our lineage and you say you African or African American, you lost and you need to find yourself. Listen, African American, let me ask you a question, Britt. Is African American a race or an ethnicity? Go ahead. Is it a race or an ethnicity? Britt, are you there? Is African American a race or an ethnicity?
Surprised now you want me to answer, mute my mic.
Yeah, I muted your mic because I wanted you to be quiet while I'm speaking. Now that I've asked you a question, you can stop being sassy and answer it. Is African American a race or an ethnicity?
It's a race.
It's also an ethnicity though too. So
anyways, I answered the question.
You're not gonna
Ramona is not Trinidadian. I would like to know.
Did you know that African American is also
I'm trying to figure
an
out where
ethnicity?
Ramona is Trinidadian
Yes or no?
because it says she's Black
Ma'am,
American.
hey, did you know that African American is also an ethnicity?
Ramona is not Trinidadian.
Ma'am,
she's African American.
Ma'am,
no, she's not.
She is.
Hey,
Show me where she is.
She's not.
Family.
You didn't even know she existed. Now you know that she's not.
I did my research.
I had to tell you.
Hey, listen.
How did you do your research? And you just found out about her. How did you do your research and I had to give you her name?
Show me.
You didn't even know she existed 5 minutes ago. You didn't even know she existed 5 minutes ago.
Show me that.
How did you do your research in 5 minutes and you didn't know that she existed? You were goofy. I just told you who she was. Who is this lady? You know, Jesse Jackson, one of your own is the one that gave you the name. You didn't even know she existed 5 minutes ago, and I just gave you her name.
Goofy ass. Listen, these people don't even know what they talking about. All right? African American is a race, and it's also used as an ethnicity. There's a reason why they did that. So that they can try to paper G-side us. Okay? The tether that just got off the panel, she could check the / African American box. But make it make sense. How can African American be a race and an ethnicity at the same time? Ethnicities are supposed to be exclusive to a group of people who share the same historical background. They've been through certain things. They had the same culture like Black Americans. We are our own unique ethnic group. Okay? So they came up with African American to try to make it a ethnic group for Black Americans, descendants of chattel slavery like us. But they let Africans and Caribbeans come here and they let them check the African American box. Make that make sense. If you Nigerian and you came from Nigeria, but you're part of the Igbo tribe, how can you come to America and be an African American at the same time? You're not even by ethnic. You have two Nigerian parents. You cannot immigrate into an ethnic group. That's what we be talking about. Okay? They're not true Black Americans. In order to be a Black American, you have to be a descendant of United States chattel slavery. That is also a nickname for our ethnic group. Black American is not a race and a nationality combined. That's not what a Black American is. Oh, well, I'm classified as racially Black in America, and I was born in America, so that means I'm a Black American. No, that's not what it is. You're Haitian American, you're Nigerian American, you're Jamaican American, you're Trinidadian American, so on and so forth. Elon Musk is an African American. He's white. He is not from our ethnic group. So how can he come to America and be labeled as an African American? Which one is he using it for? Race or ethnicity? He classifies himself as white. So how the hell can he be Black/African American? Make that make sense. Ain't no such thing as white/African American. Mom Donnie, the mayor of New York, he checked Black/African American. He ain't Black or African American, quote unquote. Hell, if everybody's Black and if everybody's a Black American and everybody's an African American, then what are we? I still haven't gotten an answer for that yet. The term African American to me is racist. It's insulting. It's offensive. It erases our ancestors' history here. We are not African. We are not African Americans. So miss us with the African American shit. We doing our best actually to get rid of that right now. Why you think the delineation movement popping? We literally reclassified ourselves. We don't care about the term African American. We said, fuck that term. We're going to reclassify ourselves to foundational Black Americans. This is the name of our ethnic group. We don't even give a fuck about race. This is about ethnicity. And these Africans going around trying to force Africa on us don't got nothing to do with the term African American. They doing the shit just because they think our people came here on slave ships. It don't got nothing to do with the term African American. You know what their excuse is? Y'all didn't come to America until the white T-man brought you here. Y'all not indigenous. The Native Americans was here before y'all. In their head, they think that we some lost ass Africans that was brought to America. Bitch, we been here. I'll land my plane. Go ahead, sir.
You know what I always say? History is cyclical, right? You know what you just made me realize? And you know when I was telling you every identity that we've had, it was somebody who took one of our identities and we chose another. We had to come to another. Every time we was reclassified, somebody took that. When we was colored, we got changed to Negro. Then we start calling ourselves Black. What do these non-white quote unquote people call themselves? POCs. Think about it like this. When these pilgrims and these colonizers first landed in America, they started to claim that they were indigenous and they were Indians. They're doing the same thing now. All of these people are coming to our country and they're landing here and they're claiming that they're Black/African Americans. Do y'all understand that this history is repeating itself? And the crazier part is they thought they erased it so that we wouldn't see the patterns. They've been doing this stuff. But then they gonna gaslight us and say, you're not an indigenous, you're not the Indians, but you did it to us before, you're doing it again.
Nah, I agree. We are American Indians.
Close the door, son. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Thank you. Close the door to your room. Thank you, son.
What you mean we? You from Sierra Leone.
Now, what, Nate, where you from?
He's
Well,
Sierra
I was
Leonean.
born in America, actually.
He's from Sierra Leone.
I
You was
was
born
born
in
in
America,
America.
but your lineage is in Sierra Leone. Your parents from
Well,
Sierra Leone.
my lineage is all over. My lineage is in America. My lineage is in the Caribbean. My lineage is all over because I'm
So
Creole.
have you done your genealogy?
Nope.
So how do you know that's true?
Oh, because it's just me. Like I have the English last name for a reason that y'all like to flex.
You do. Excuse me.
I have the European last name y'all like to
Okay.
flex.
We actually
Okay.
don't
So
have the European last name. They have our surnames. That's
he's
the crazier
sassy.
part.
No.
He's
You
sassy.
know, they
My
actually
last
do.
name is not European. It's actually Arab, but okay.
Stop the lies.
Hey, okay. What you're not gonna
My
do is
name
come
is
up here
literally
disrespecting
my
women,
name is
and
literally
because you
Arab.
coming
I
up
don't
here
know
being
where
real
you got.
sassy. All right, stop
All
coming
right,
up here
let me
being
talk to you
sassy
then.
and being condescending, and you're not gonna overtalk me. Okay, that's what you're not gonna do. I don't mind you speaking, but don't come up here acting like a female. All right, I can't tell who the females are up here. It's two women up here, and then it's you. Look like it's three. Only men up here is me and Prime. Act
Man,
like a
you're not
man
a
for
man.
once in your life, little boy.
Ain't a man.
Get your broke ass out of here.
Yeah, you see how he did exactly what I said in real time? Talking about, yeah, we
Female.
are the indigenous. They're literally taking every identity that we have and we watching them do it.
Female.
These people
These
are
people are
crazy.
very
He
weird.
And
down there begging
African,
me, let me up so we can debate in the chat. Nigga, it ain't no debate. You beneath me. When you talking to me,
Also,
I'm teaching you and I'm talking through you. Ain't no debating with me. You can't even come up here and be calm enough and have a conversation. You don't even understand how our last names came about. And you know what's so funny? These tellers be coming to America and dropping a African name, and they be telling us they stripper names. Stop playing with us. Y'all come here and change y'all names so it can sound more European. Fuck you mean? Your name Babatunde, but you done changed your name to John
can
Smith.
we point out that he said that he hadn't done his genealogy, but he knows so much? Like
Exactly.
that's
and
somebody
then he
that we shouldn't
lied.
even talk to.
Exactly.
Because
And that's why I asked
because
him,
I've
has he
done
done his
my
genealogy?
genealogy for all four. Exactly, and also all Black Americans don't have European last names. Okay, some of us have European last names. Some of us don't have European last names. So this weird ass thing you're trying to do, he's just weird. I encountered him on another panel, you guys, and
I think we
forgive
talked
me
to
for
him
my
before
loud
too.
ass background.
Listen,
Yeah,
hold
we
on.
did, we
We
did,
talked
and
to him before too.
he's
Look, listen, this is the thing. Nate, you're not coming back up unless you pay a galaxy. If you don't send no money, you ain't coming back up. I'm not accepting your request. Send a galaxy if you want to come up. You're not finna waste my time.
Can we
I
talk to
already
him?
tried to talk to you. You up here acting like a female, so we dropped your goofy ass down. If you really want to speak and have a conversation, send a galaxy. Otherwise, go to the next panel and go crown the next panel. You won't be speaking to us.
Can
Go
we
ahead.
talk about how during Ellis Island, because I despise this lie. Again, if we don't teach history, it's going to repeat itself. The Europeans don't even have our last name. Anne Frank's last name is
exactly.
not Frank. That is not her last name. Those people came from Angel and Ellis Island and they changed their names to ours. If you do your genealogy, you might find a European that's trying to link to you and use your ancestor as their way of grabbing land. These people stole our names, not the other way around. How can these people literally not, when it's crazy when you look it up, 90% of the white tea people that we see today came during Ellis Island. That is a fact. You can look that up.
Exactly. Oh, that's true. That's true.
These
There's a
people
book.
dropped their names and took on our names. That's why they misspelled them.
There's a book that talks about how by 1930, okay, 1930 or 40, only 30 to 35% of the population of Europeans in this country were actually descended from the Mayflower. Most of the white people here are immigrants.
To be honest, all
That's
of
why they
them
be so quick to
immigrants.
call us immigrants. That they
Yeah,
are
and
immigrants,
that
but
They're
too.
not
That
indigenous
too.
to
But
America. All of
that's
them
they're
true.
not.
immigrants, to be
They're not.
honest.
But let me
But the
put
ones that
you're
we usually
completely you're
talk to
you're
are Ellis
complete.
Islander descendants, but that's
That's
why
what I'm
they're so
saying.
quick to
Because there's
tell us that
different.
we're
There's
immigrants.
there's different classes of them. Is what I'm saying. Is yes, all of them are immigrants. But what I'm saying is those YT people that those Mayflower YT people are not the same as the antebellum white YT people.
Hold
And
on,
the
I'm sorry.
antebellum YT
Ishmael, I'm
people.
sorry. Ish, give me 1 second. Do not turn on your camera.
No,
Ishmael, go
IG
ahead.
tag it.
I didn't turn my camera
Okay.
on. It said that you invited me to turn my
Okay,
camera.
thank you. And then you have separations. You have the Mayflowers, you have the Antebellums, and you have the Ellis Islanders. All of them are immigrants, just to be clear.
Yeah,
But a lot of these Ellis Islanders like to pretend like they've been here as long as the Mayflowers. You haven't. You're
yeah.
irrelevant. We don't
And the
even need to
crazy,
talk. We don't need to have conversations with you. And a lot of you, when you came over here, and this is not even just for the YT people. This is for all of the immigrants. Most of you, if not almost all of you, don't even study our history correctly. You haven't been required to study our history correctly. You cherry pick the parts that you think promote your argument that they actually don't, because you don't know the full scope of the history. Most of the YT people in this country who are not made, y'all are a non-fucking factor. So let's just get that straight
yeah,
right now.
yeah. They love to act like they've been here longer than us. The crazy thing is, all of them are immigrants to Sus Point. And with that being said, most of the white people you see, actually all of them are immigrants, okay? White people are not indigenous to America. They're not indigenous to anywhere but them caves that they came out of, okay? Another thing, but the real white Americans, they have a website called the mayflowersociety.org. Okay. If you a quote unquote white person and you not registered on that website and have your membership card and have submitted your genealogy records and done your DNA test so they can make sure that you're related to the people that you claim to be related to, you're not actually a real white T person. Why do y'all? So, and then all of the European immigrants that came here, they go around calling themselves heritage Americans. You know why they do that? Because the Mayflower white tea people are different than them, and they know that, and they let them know that. When the white tea people first started coming here, the Europeans didn't even want them here in this country. You should look at the political cartoons from the 18 and 1900s when these people was fleeing here. They said they was coming from the slums. They brought rats and flies here, like Ink tells us. These people, and they brought over their worst. And then the thing is, they wasn't even identified as white until later on. The Irish, for example, they wasn't even identified as white until the 1800s. Why do y'all? That's why in this country, the most racist people are actually the European Americans. That's what I call them. They're European Americans. I don't even call them white. I actually call all of them European Americans, but I know the difference, right? But the bottom line is, they some of the most racist because they have to prove themselves that they down with white supremacy in order to really be accepted into the group. Because let's be honest, that's white tea culture. Racism, white supremacy, stealing, and hurting melanated people. All right. The Russian dude that Myron Gaines was talking to not too long ago, Tariq was talking to him, and he told him that they don't even see you as white. The Russian dude said, I know. He been here since 1995. Think about it. He can come here, automatically identify as white on paper, automatically welcomed into the white supremacist group, already got white privilege, and everything that come along with the status of being white, because race ain't nothing but a social construct, right? He said, you know what the Russian dude told him when Tariq said he ain't even white, they don't even accept you? He said, yeah, I know. They don't really accept me like that. They say I'm Russian, woo, but he like, I'm doing what I can to get into the group. So he's out here being a fake ass white nationalist to try to be accepted by the white boys. They not even white for real. They white by technicality. And the European Americans, the reason why they go around saying that they heritage Americans is to make themselves seem more American, feel more American. They trying to wipe off that immigrant smell off them. But no matter how hard you try, you still got an immigrant background. These be the main people saying, get out of our country. We built America. And these the main people going around talking about anchor babies now. That's crazy because you was anchored here. And you white supremacists are benefiting off our 14th Amendment too. The fuck you mean? Make it make sense, man. Big shout out to the family. And they say, we don't got smoke for the white supremacists, man. Y'all should see us when the white supremacists come through this panel. They can't stand us over here. They can't fucking stand us. They know better than to come over here playing with us. And as a matter of fact, I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. I know I got it in here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? La la la. Give me 1 second. Man, y'all should see the pictures I got in my phone. These are hilarious. But no, look. Big shout out to you, Kimberly. We usually don't be on this late, but it's just popping right now. This is one of the pictures of how they viewed these people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all the sticker because I got it on a sticker. Where is it? Where is it? And I showed y'all this before, but it's people in the room that probably haven't seen it before. But this is one of the pictures. And if you look at it, hold on, I'll make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'm sorry. So if you see, this is Uncle Sam. The man on the left, this is William McKinley. He was he was a former U.S. president, and he was assassinated. We love TikTok Shop by immigrants. Okay, William McKinley was assassinated by immigrants. You know, Uncle Sam represents America. This picture is from, I believe, 1850. This is a political cartoon, and there are many like this. But this is how they portrayed the Europeans. Look. Do y'all see where it says the slum, direct from the slums of Europe daily? This is how white Americans felt about the Europeans coming to America. So the same people coming to this country, saying they built America and that you need to go back to your own country and can we get all the blacks out? They didn't even want them here. They didn't even view them as white when they first came here. I remind them of their history every fucking day. Look how they depicted them. They called them socialists. They said that they were anarchists, that they were assassinators. They were part of the mafia. This is how they depicted these people. They got weapons and pew-pews in their mouth because they viewed these people as criminals. They let a lot of criminals come over here, family. Am I wrong, Ink? Didn't they let a lot of criminals and they lowest class come over here?
You're
and
not
immigrate
wrong.
here?
The Irish and the Italian, they're the reason for gang culture. They brought pickpocketing in, thievery. These people were stealing when they first came. It was their children, which means if your children are doing it, that's your culture. Their children used to go around New York and pickpocket, steal from people. And then they started to rival each other because they didn't want the Irish kids stealing more than Italian kids. So they started forming their own mobs. And that is how we got gang culture. So when we went through the prohibitionary era in America, guess who defied the government? These European tether immigrants that came in. They decided, no, we're not going to give up alcohol. We're going to do our own speakeasy. We're going to go into different states and do what we want to do. Al Capone is one of them. There's statues and people paying homage to him in my city, and he's not even from Chicago. You can actually go and see Al Capone's, the house that he stayed in out south. He was a horrible person. But y'all don't say nothing. What about the gang? What about King Von? What about if you go to Oblak? But you don't bring up the actual gangsters that destroyed this country, that run this country. Illinois, Chicago is not known for Crook County for no reason. It's because of these Irish and these doggone Ukrainians and these Italians.
And let's talk about how these global gangsters colonized these people countries and stole their resources. Is that not gang banging to you? It's gang banging to me. That's gang banging in a suit, goddammit.
Exactly. There's a whole underground system in our city that these mobsters use to transport their paraphernalia into our country, into our state. That's what they use. And this man is immortalized because of that. Him being in Alcatraz, you can go over there and take a paddle boat to Alcatraz, see the cell that he unalived in, and people are so in awe about that. White tea people are, all of our serial unalivers are white tea people. But you know what they go and do? Make series about him. You can watch the Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my God, he played that role. That man unalive melanated people. Why is he being immortalized? John Wayne Gacy was a pedophile, a pedophile. And y'all are making series about it and watching it. That white tea man was linked in with our president. You can go look it up. He had a top seat. They was coming to Chicago to meet John Wayne Gacy. And meanwhile, he was terrorizing the neighborhood, taking little boys and then burying them. But nobody talks about that and links that, oh, y'all do the most crime. Black Americans, no, they do. Super violent. Ted Bundy, super violent. Oh, but he's good looking. No, he wasn't. But y'all overlooked that though.
Luigi Mangione. Luigi, y'all know about the CEO that got unalived by the white T boy. Thanks for the gifts, family. Y'all know about Luigi, the white T boy that unalived that healthcare CEO for no reason. Y'all know they sent that man over $1 million. You got people out here saying that he's innocent and he made the world a better place. Are you serious? But white T people, the same ones that say, but we don't glamorize degeneracy in our culture. Then why the fuck are y'all paying for this white T boy? Why y'all donate money to him when he unalived another fellow white person for no damn reason? He a damn business owner. He not supposed to unalive like that.
But you know what they said? They said it was for the greater good. But why don't y'all have the same love for Christopher Donner? The whole reason why he went on his spree, and mind you, he didn't unalive people that didn't deserve it. It was racially motivated, and it wasn't because of him. Those cops that beat up that autistic black man, that man had schizophrenia and they was stumping him into the ground, and he told them to stop doing it, and they told him to back off. They're going to do what they want to do. And so he reported it to their higher ups, and they laughed at him. They said they ain't got nothing to do with that. He's not this, but he was medically schizophrenic. They had already diagnosed him. So after that, they fired him because they didn't like that he took it to the higher ups. They didn't want to be investigated. So they took everything for him. Mind you, Christopher Donner was a decorated soldier. He fought for the country. Why would y'all do that to us? So he took it out on the people who took it out on him.
And Big Boss Meek made a real good point. She say insurance is still high, so what greater good? Luigi took the man out, and the insurance rate's still high as fuck. So what greater good? And let's talk about some other shit they done did. Chud the Builder. They've been sending him money. He go around calling black people the N-word, trying to get a rise out of people, and ended up pew-pewing somebody. Pew-pewed his damn self because he goofy, and now his ass locked up with no bond. Yeah. And they donating him money. White T lady called a melanated child the N-word at a park. I believe that was in Minnesota somewhere. I don't think the kid was black American, but still, they donated that woman over $1 million. Let's not talk about them not supporting degeneracy because they do. That's their culture. They come from a culture of degeneracy. Historically, no one has unalived more people, raped more men, women, and children, stole more resources, and done more crime globally than them. They are not the moral compass of the world. They let it act like they the morality police. Dude, but what about 1350? What about crime in the black community, dude? And then they like do that thing with their hair where they wave it out the front of their face. What about crime in Chicago, dude? And then they fucking wipe their hair from their forehead. Yeah, dude. Y'all actually do the most crime in the USA, I'll have you know. And y'all actually do the most crime to children. Y'all do the most PDF crimes. The hell? Yeah, dude, but per capita ain't nothing but a way for them to dumb down their crime stats. That's an excuse for them to dumb down their crime stats. When you look at per capita, take a suburban neighborhood in your area, right? Just that suburb. And what they do is they take the total income of that suburb and they chop it down in between men, women, and children, no matter if they're working or not. And they could do it based off racial classifications as well, right? And then they dumb it down to, yeah, dude, and they do it with crime stats, they do it with finance and all this other shit to make themselves feel better about their place in society. See, another thing about white people that they mad about is their financial status. Okay, they used to everything being given to them. Now they actually have to go out and earn it. Don't get me wrong, they still benefit from systematic white supremacy and white privilege, right? But my point is, per capita benefits their crime stats. It makes them don't look as bad, well, not look as bad. It benefits their financial stats. It makes them not look as, it makes them look more successful, okay? And that's the reason why they do it. They try to say, oh, black people don't understand per capita. Yes, we do. It's an excuse for you to make yourself look better in every way that you can. Because they have no excuse not to be excelling. You have white supremacy, racism, and systematic white supremacy and white privilege on your side. And y'all should be making the most money in the country. But they don't. That bothers them. And not only that, family, they're about to become the minority by the year 2050. So that's why you've been seeing so many white people crashing out. That's why you need to keep your children away from these people. You need to stay away from these people, because the closer we get to 2050, the more they're going to be crashing out. That's why you've seen a rise of mass pew-pewing, school pew-pewings, all this kind of shit, because they crashing out. They think that they can scare melanated people to leave. That's not going to happen. That's why there's been an uptick in lynchings. We love TikTok shop and things like that, and all these HATE crimes. They think that if they try to bring back Jim Crow or something, like, that's going to make us leave. It ain't. We don't flee from our homeland. This our country. This our only country, and we not going to leave. Most notably, not too long ago, a white dude, y'all keep tapping the screen. Get these likes up to 200K. My bad, y'all. I got a call. Get these likes up to 200K. We almost there. But bottom line is, and I'm gonna land my plane right after this. White dude. I don't know if y'all was been paying attention, but I posted it. It's on my main page, and the post got like almost 250,000 views or something like that, or over. I don't know. But white dude rolled past this black family celebrating their grandma's birthday at like a family reunion. They was really trying to wrap it up or whatever. He rolled past calling them N-words, saying all kind of shit. You know, black people, you know, FBAs. Man, get your bitch ass out of here. Ooh. So we got them out the way. So they talking shit to him back, right? To my moderators, I'm gonna need some more moderators too. I need y'all to mute these tethers in the chat. I don't know where my moderators at, but I don't have to mute too many people this live. I'm gonna need my moderators to actually mute the tethers in the chat. Big shout out to y'all, but please mute these tethers. I don't want to hear shit they saying. That's why I don't look at the comments. But because it throw me off sometime when I'm speaking. But bottom line is, the black Americans was talking shit back to him. You know, we ain't finna let nobody talk to us crazy. Dude rolled off, went home, grabbed some body armor, came back with a damn AR, and got the pew-pewing at the family, and got his ass pew-pewed in the process. I don't know what made these people think that they started making pew-pews when they made theirs. We will defend ourselves. So y'all make sure y'all practice y'all Second Amendment right too, because the more these people, the more they birth rates get lower and lower, the more they gonna crash out. So make sure y'all practice y'all Second Amendment rights, and y'all be ready. Y'all seen a sister had to unalive a motherfucker in the parking lot not too long ago because he was being aggressive, and they love harming women and children. So to my sisters, if you a single woman out here, you better go do what you need to do to secure your safety. If you ain't got no man to protect you, and even if you do got a man to protect you, you're not gonna be around him 24/7. You still gotta protect yourself too. So to my sisters, yes, practice your Second Amendment right. Use your discernment. Don't be out here just pulling it out because a motherfucker done pissed you off. And we ain't doing that. Y'all know when it's go time, though. And when you got to handle your business, just stand on business. But this also why it's so important for us to focus on family structure as well, because we need more of our women protected by our men. So that's why I always talk about us getting up our marriage rate at least to 50%, getting our education rate up to at least 50%, bachelor's degrees or higher, vocational schools, training, shit like that to get more skill sets. Leaving the Democratic Party, they not doing nothing for us. We need to get that down to a 50% rate. We vote for these people absolutely too much, and we got to focus on group economics, 50-50 business partnerships. I want 50% all across the board for my people, and that's just a start. But with that being said, white supremacy is real, racism is real, and that's exactly why we have to keep fighting against it, because these Africans, they not going to fight against it. They think that coming from up under colonialism in Africa was enough. No, you fleeing to other people's countries. You going to the USA, you going to Canada, you going to the UK, you going to Australia. You literally going to the country. You going to Russia, you going to Germany, you going to all the countries They colonized Africa. And you think you don't have to deal with white supremacy? You think you just gonna sit there and just work hard, nigga? No. You're not gonna just be able to work hard. These people are lynching their children in the USA. They're not coming out saying shit about it. We talk about it more than them. You feel me? They think we supposed to just fight white supremacy and they just supposed to work hard. No. So you telling me we gotta work, do what we gotta do for our family, our friends, and our people, and y'all just get to sit here and do nothing, just work jobs? Oh, we pay taxes, that's enough? No. Even Black Americans have to pay homage to our own people and do something for our community. So what makes you think you just get to come here and benefit and you don't do nothing for the community? These people got businesses in our community, but they don't. Listen, the kids finna go back to school next month. Family, if y'all catch one African business, just one, that's doing a back to school book bag pass out, you let me know. I'll shut the fuck up. You find me one Caribbean company that's gonna do the same thing for the community, I'll shut the fuck up. You find me just one or two, no, three businesses that's in 50-50 partnership with an FBA and an African, or FBA and a Caribbean, and I'll shut the fuck up. They don't help the less fortunate. They're not passing out turkeys for Thanksgiving time. They're not doing toy and coat drives in the winter. They're not helping the poor. They're not feeding the needy. They won't even fight against the white supremacy when it affects their own community. I said it's Africans being lynched out here in America. They won't even come together and say, man, what the fuck going on? These people taking our children from us. Let's do something about it. So they definitely not going to do shit in our community. And they wonder why we don't want them here. There's no point in you being here. What unity? The unity was us doing everything. And we tired. The fuck? Damn near, it's over. It's like 5 million of y'all here. And you telling me you ain't got a couple few thousand people that's going to get off their ass and stand on some business without being told to do it? And then not only that, they disrespectful, talk shit about us, man. I could go on and on and on. It's a reason why we delineate. We ain't never been disrespectful to these people. We've been more than loving, even after they degeneracy in their past. Out of all the slaves they sold, we still showed them love. But now we taking a look at their history. Oh, y'all sold slaves before European contact. Y'all sold slaves to the Romans. Y'all sold slaves to the Arabs during the trans-Saharan slave trade. Y'all sold millions of people. Then y'all sold millions of people during the transatlantic, or the white tea made us do it. Did they make you do it during the transatlantic before the transatlantic slave trade? No? Then what makes you think we believe that they made y'all sell slaves during the transatlantic? This is who you are. They just as bad as the white tea people. Only difference is they failed colonizers. They didn't build their society off slavery. It's still 30 million people in Africa. That's the estimate that's enslaved right now on that continent. It's the reason why we're not trying to unite. You don't do nothing to unite with us. We're not missing out on nothing, not having you around. We was the richest melanated people on this earth before y'all started immigrating to this bitch. And we gonna be the richest niggas on this earth even after you leave. Fuck out of here. I'll land my plane, man. Go ahead. These people got me fucked up. I'm tired of them acting like we need them. We don't fucking need you. You need us. And you can talk all the shit you want about us. We still better than you. We still above you. And we shitting on you.